Hey everybody, get my controller plugged in. We are nearing the end of October at this point, so it's still spoopy season, which means playing survival horror type game for children, I guess you could say. Except this time we're going to be playing Scooby Doo Night of 100 Frights, but we're going to be playing it on the GameCube version, which is a significantly easier overall completion list, with no BS-ery to it, for once. Now, ironically, it's actually worth more points than the other version, which is... It's not worth more retro points, but it's worth more... Oh no, they must have changed that then, so it's changed at some point. Okay, I guess that's actually a good thing. But yeah, every achievement in this one is basically tied to 100%ing the game. There's only one miscellaneous achievement, and it's literally just inputting a cheat code somewhere, which will knock out very early on, because it's known to not really unlock correctly if you try it on different places, like later on in the game. Hey, Chris. So yeah, I want redemption. I want redemption for myself and for this game, because I crashed out hard on this one. Just with the boss fight achievements, like 3 out of the 4 of them, or at least the last 2. The first 2 weren't as bad, but I would like to get some, like I said, better opinion of the game and all, redemption, whatever you wish to call it. So we're going to be playing the fun way, I guess you could say. The more fun way of playing it. So, let's go ahead and boot this up. I will say this one gave me a little bit of trouble trying to get it to run with retro achievements. It was a little tricky with that, but I eventually got it working. Had to do some updates and stuff, and it eventually started working. So I think we're going to have to... Okay, no, I can hear it. And then you guys let me know if you can hear it, and if I need to change any volume settings. Yeah, let me know if I need to change any of the audio settings. I haven't run on Dolphin in quite a while, so I may need to change some of the settings, so just go ahead and let me know as soon as you guys can hear stuff. Okay, that's gonna... That was close. It almost started playing the full Scooby Doo song, which would have been a serious issue for us. So yeah, just let me know how the audio sounds. I can change things as needed. So then we need to pull L and R and press... Well, actually, it might only be in the actual pause menu, so we're going to start up a new game. My controller synced into this. Okay, that's... Okay, that's the demo. That's not what we want. Oh, there it goes. That's too loud? Okay, yep. Sorry about that. Let me fix that real quick.
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Yeah.
Alright, let me know how that sounds.
Fried clams. Runa fish.
Yeah, let me know how that sounds, guys.
Runa salad. Jumbo shrimp.
Hey, sweet. Yeah, like I said, I want redemption.
The real reason we're here. Lobster bisque.
And this is going to be fun because there's no miscellaneous stuff to worry about. Just literally beat the game to 100%, which I very recently just did.
What's goings on up here at her family home, Mystic Manor?
Who?
And she could really...
Hey, Robbie.
Look, there she is now. Hey, Holly. Hey, Daphne. I'm so glad you could make it. And you must be Freddy, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo. Wow, the whole gang. I've heard so much about you. Daphne's kept me up to date on all of your cases, so I figured my mystery would be right up your alley.
Really?
And what mystery is that? It's my uncle, the famous inventor, Professor Alexander.
Ended up getting the expensive exclusive UCS X-Wing minifigure for a super cheap price. Nice.
Without a trace. No one saw him leave Mystic Manor, and no one will help me search the premises.
Don't tell me. Because it's haunted, right?
It's haunted.
How'd you know?
Because it's always haunted.
Jeepers. Don't worry, Holly. We'll help you look around. You said it, Daphne. We're not afraid. Right, gang?
Wrong. Well, like me and Scoob have seen this show before. You guys can go poking around scaring up some spooksters, but we're staying right here in the old mystery machine. Only ghost-free and...
Apparently that Luke minifigure has a special arm and leg printing that regular doesn't have. So that's good about that mech. Oh, okay. I've never bought any of the mechs.
Stay here if you want.
Come on, guys.
See you later.
And yeah, guys, let me know about the audio if there's any issues with it.
Ruby snack.
If anything sounds too loud or too soft.
Or maybe my stomach.
Been on Yo Time more today, excited for Power Wash tomorrow. Oh, heck yeah, can't freaking wait for Power Wash.
Wait up. Leave some for me.
I won't be playing it tomorrow, I won't be playing it till Saturday.
Something smells fishy here. Not fishy, pal. Scooby snacky. Raggy. Wait.
I know I'd get this one to go full screen in here.
All over 'em. Yeah, well, actually, they do. Scooby Doo!
I assume there's a way to get the dolphin to run full screen.
Right, oh.
There we go. Well, now that's on the other screen, so... No, not that. I'm just trying to get it to... Well, I guess I could just do this if I have to. I can just run it this way if I need to. I just need to change the screens around. Okay, that should be right. This is going to be a little bit weird to look at, but it looks like everything's good now. Let's see, to get it cheaper, you needed to buy the keychain of that minifigure for $6. Just had to change the arms and legs, so got it for, like, basically a fraction of the price. That's awesome. Okay, so the one thing about the GameCube is the controls are... gonna be a little bit different because the GameCube controller, of course, has that different design to it. But this thing's nice because apparently it's gonna keep track of the snacks to some degree, but it's like really super delayed. I gotta get used to the controls and stuff again. Of course, for now, we don't have any other abilities. Okay, I would like for him to be able to go ahead and use that. So yeah, it does track on this one, but it tracks kind of slowly, so do keep that in mind if you're going to be playing this version. This seems to be exclusive to this particular game. It doesn't happen with some of the other ones, so... There we go. I just want to save my game. And now... I'm going to very quickly knock out an achievement. The miscellaneous achievement. If I have the controls right. Okay, that might not have been it. Nope, that wasn't it. Problem is, I don't actually know how I have this controller set up, so... Oh, no, that wasn't it. That's the A button. Okay, this is gonna be... It's gonna be about the key change. You can get them cheap and use the arms and legs to make a figure look better at an affordable price. Oh, for sure. Whoa, that should not... Okay, that should be covering more of the screen. Now, that's... I'm not used to it being set up exactly this way, so... Apologies as I get this thing set up correctly. Okay, that should be better. Now, for me to figure this out. Hey, Invisible, good to see ya. Only Scooby Doo game you ever played was Mystery Mayhem and never finished it. I finished that one before as a kid, and then I finished this one but never, like, managed to 100% it or anything like that. Okay, so now I need to figure out what my controls are, because at this point I'm not entirely sure how I have it set up. Okay, left and right are the trigger buttons. Okay, got that. And then B is the bottom button, X is the left button. Okay, so now that I got that, in the pause menu, hold L and R and press BXX, BXB. Okay, that didn't work either. There it goes. Okay, so either it's really delayed, or I don't know if it's just really delayed, or if it's actually just known to be just problematic for any reason, but we got it. Oh no, Invisible, I'm not looking for cheats, I just had to do that for the first retro achievement. Because there's one achievement tied to doing just that, pressing a certain code that's supposed to give you like an extra cutscene. No cutscene happened, but that's totally fine because the achievement popped, and that's all that matters for that. Night of 100 Frights, not your thing. It's not really a roguelite, it's more actually of a Metroidvania. Alright, so now we are off to see Don Knotts again. I will give you some tips on some of the things you will find around the Mystic Manor. Look for these clues to get you some hints. So much fun that I get to play this game this time without having to worry about things going horribly wrong at random times and terrible boss fights and stuff. Alright, got the first monster token, but unlike the previous one, we don't get an achievement for each individual monster token. In fact, there's no achievements tied to the monster tokens, I don't think, except for the one for 100%ing the game. I do wonder if the issue with that one is because it's like... Actually, yeah, I wonder if that was the issue. It might be the fact that hardcore mode disables cheats. So that actually might be what the problem was. That maybe it just didn't want to register because we're in hardcore mode. That actually very well could have been the problem. I didn't even think about that. And no one else thought of that on the forum either, which is kind of funny. Ah, no. Got it. I'll take it. There's the tar pit over there. There's no point in jumping into that right now. Ah, nope. No writing. That's what she said. Watched the walkthrough for Mystery Mayhem. We're grateful you dropped it. Yeah, the ending, from what I remember, is pretty dumb. I remember some of those levels being fairly challenging, like some of the vehicle portions of it. Roguelites and Metroidvanias are among your most avoided genres. I mean, I don't normally play Metroidvanias. And guys, again, let me know how the audio sounds, both me and the game. And let me know if everything sounds okay.
So you might be wondering how I got over here so quickly. Well, never mind. I'm strange and spooky.
I'm strange and spooky. Alright, so we're missing just 2 snacks here, and I think they're back in the starting area. They're probably inside of the flowers that we couldn't dig yet. So I don't think there's any more. No, nothing else over here. Okay.
Get a move on.
But yeah, we have to collect every single snack in the game and all the monster tokens for our 100%, which, again, is so much better than having to do all those stupid boss fight achievements. And now, that means I won't have to worry about crashing out at this one like I did about the other one. And was that all of our snacks, or are there more? I think there's more than that. Aha! Yep, there are a few more of them. All snacks collected. Unlocked. Mystery Machine. Alright, that's our... second achievement at this point, or third achievement? Whatever it is, I will take it. Let's go ahead and save the game. Sort of all the games you've never played. You want to guess which genre you played the most? I'm guessing something like adventure-type games, or RPG-type games, stuff like that. It's the Spoopy Mansion!
Hello? Is anyone
The
out there?
Spoopy Mansion of Spoopiness. It's a bat!
Is anyone there?
And we can't get over there yet because we don't have the inventions for it.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Raleigh!
I'm so glad you found
Now I have a map.
Oh, it was
Now we at least have the map.
He told
Holly
us-
never blinks.
Here, take this map.
And now we need Scooby Snacks, as we're going to need lots of them to be able to get through all the gates in the game. But this is the original way I played this game back in the day, was on the GameCube. So this is even more nostalgic, because this is exactly how I played it back in the day, just not with a PS4 controller, obviously. Death in this game, of course, is not really punishing for the most part, because it just puts you back at the start of the area that you're in. You don't lose your Scooby Snacks. You might lose your keys at times, and that's it. Alright, and we can't go any further just yet because of the webs blocking the way. That's fine. Alrighty, so we can't get up there either yet because, well, I bet if you had the double jump you could reach it without even needing to use the gum or anything, so... At least we can charge right now. That does make certain things a little bit easier. Alright, so now we have... Let's see, what's next? Does he give us the shovel here, or is that later? It might be later.
You're wondering where the key is to the gate, huh? I'm pretty sure it's buried here. Take this. Get the...
Now, why does Scooby need a shovel when he's a dog? Okay, it's that button. Yeah, why exactly does Scooby need a shovel when he's a dog? Shouldn't he be able to dig on his own? I would think so. Alrighty, and Don Knotts is already here again, somehow. Because logic. We'll be coming back to all of these areas later on in the game, because we don't even have a double jump yet. We can't attack, we can't defend, we don't have a double jump. It's not looking too good for Scooby right now. Can't do too much in the exploration or anything yet, but that is a-okay. We can swing on things. There's also giant flying fish monsters here. And we can't get up to those yet either, so we can get the ones on the ground. We can kill the rats at least, which is nice. But I hope y'all have had a good week so far. Mine's been fairly busy so far, so I actually kind of prefer it when it's busy, though, because days go by faster. Rummy! And I think they're... We might be able to... Yep, we can get a snack box there, but we can't do anything else there yet. So there's no point of that yet. And let's keep moving. Action Adventure 27, Puzzle 18, Action RPG 13, Strategy 12, Indie Experimental Narrative 10, Platformer 8, Simulation 7. Shaggy just being carried away by the world's largest pelican because of reasons.
Happy to see you. It's blocked. Why, it sure is. Throw me up onto that life preserver.
Roke, Raggy. I will roo-rat. Hey, T-Jade. Alright, we got all the snacks, so... Now we're gonna throw Shaggy up to the Scooby Snacks over here. Can't be missing anything. Not easy ones like that, at least. Oh, well, I dropped him, but I'm sure it's not the first time he's been dropped on his head in a Scooby Doo cartoon. And then I think I have to jump there as well. Yep. That'll allow me to swing. It is weird not having that double jump yet, because obviously most games give you that early on. Yeah, like, my games are mostly like RPGs, certain ones like Fallout type stuff, action games, first-person shooters, of course, are very common for me. Don't know if I can get that one yet. Not a problem. We'll come back for it later. And then I'll die, because reasons. Yeah, I hope y'all have had a good week so far. Like I said, mine hasn't been super busy or anything like that. Thoughts on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2? Don't really know anything about it, and doubt I'll be playing it, though. And he's here again, somehow. Looks like you need a little spring in your step. Can't do anything there yet, but we do have access to our first warp gate, or our second warp gate. Nothing we can do about it right now, really, but we can go through this gate instead.
Take the long way around it.
Alright, and then this is going to take us the long way around, like it said. Week's been super long as well. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been a whole lot of really anything important going on in our world, so... Just on and off bits of drama and stuff like that. Nothing insanely interesting, though, at this point in time, compared to some weeks, so... I'd rather there not be drama most of the time, but occasionally said drama is entertaining, so... I guess it's a... kind of a... Catch-22, is that the way you use that phrase? I don't know. Then repeated calls to get rid of Dabo. Or at least make some kind of changes with Clemson. Wow, those crabs are quite loud. You can hear their pinchers. Well, speaking of random animals like that, we have, outside of our break room at work, we have a giant orb-weaving spider. And it's built a real big web out there. Jump, jump. Alright, we have double jump available. Excellent. So now we can actually explore a bit more. And we can't go up there yet because we don't have the galoshes, so we'll get those later on. Yeah, I'm not sure I really like the Dolphin emulator as much as PCSX2. I feel like the PS2 one just has worked a little bit better. Because with this one, like, it's just weird with trying to get everything sort of positioned correctly. And, like, not being able to really, like, modify any of it or anything. It's like, for some reason, it's sort of zoomed to the left, which I don't know why it's would do that. That's super weird, yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I'm still new to using these things, and I'm even newer to using this one in particular, so... Okay, so there's nothing else we can do at the moment. We gotta head back. head on back. We can at least use the warp gate here. That'll save us some time, or... I think there's a way you can glitch your way over that if you really want to, but I'm not really sure how to. Okay, so let's head back to the mystery machine, because there is nothing else we can do at the moment. It's fine? Oh, okay, good. That's good to hear. Okay, so at this point, our next objective is to enter the mansion. And I think these are just going to give us... Oh wait, other button. That's it. Alright, this should just give us some healing items, which I'll just make sure there's nothing else hidden in these, but I don't think there is. Tell you the website you bought your custom LEGO Indiana Jones figures finally added a custom temple guard, torso, and legs. And it's game accurate. Oh, nice. So I guess that's probably a lot cheaper. Send a picture. Okay, definitely send it over on X. Alright, now we're off to the hedge maze area, which is the more linear of the areas in this game. Because as we know, the mansion is a giant cluster. It makes absolutely no sense how any of it's laid out with its random passages all over the place, so yeah. We can't do anything about that yet, because we don't have a helmet. Roix, it's a werewolf! Roix! And then if we go up here, we get some extra snacks, and we can't do anything about the witch. Let's make sure there's nothing hidden in this plant. Nothing is hidden in said plant, which is good. It almost looks like... Oh, no, that's just a... Never mind, that's a sandwich over there. I thought that was actually a Scooby snack box or something, but no, it's just a sandwich. There's no point of fighting most of the enemies in this game anyway. You can skip through so many parts of this game, you really don't need to. Alright, let's pull up X. Can't do anything down the other way just yet because it's covered in tar. Oh, dang, they actually do look really good. They look very much like they do in the game, so... As best as I can remember them. Okay, that's pretty awesome, then. Alrighty, so down here, we've got pits of acid that we don't want to touch. We have a werewolf. And there's nothing over there, just wanted to make sure. Because as we know from the first time we played through this, they hide some stuff in pretty obscure places at times. Now, somewhere in here we're supposed to meet Don Knotts so we can get the slippers and lampshade. I hope we didn't miss it, but we can always go back and get it later. It's a useless invention anyway. Oh, wait, I think we get them right here, actually. Speak of the devil. Here are two of the professor's inventions, the slippers and lampshade. The Z and R buttons. I actually don't know... Do I even have the Z button set? Probably not. It's not like it matters because I'm not going to need it, but... Okay, we can't go that way yet. Yeah, I don't actually need the Z button because that's a useless power. I can always change the controls if I have to, but probably won't have to. Because again, that's a completely useless power in this game. Getting all them snacks, though. We're going to need so many thousands of them in order to get everything done in this game. Only bought 2 of them just for the sake of it, plus you have a feeling it'll go out of stock someday, so at least having 2, yeah, for sure. I haven't bought any LEGO stuff recently. I am still just doing lots of cooking in the air fryer recently. I'm loving the damn air fryer. That thing's awesome. I don't have all the cooking times down perfectly yet, obviously, but I am absolutely loving that thing so far. So much more convenient than heating up a whole oven, or even a toaster oven. So I've made now fries and tater tots and baked potato all in there. Okay, I guess I've mostly focused on making potato-based foods. But there's nothing wrong with that. Chicken, as well as chicken wings. So, like, just grilled chicken as well as chicken wings. All that kind of stuff. And definitely liking it. It's just convenient. Much easier. It cooks things faster as well. About the only thing I don't really like in it is the baked potato, because it gives you a nice crispy skin, but it doesn't really cook the innards of it all that well, so... Probably won't be doing potatoes in there. I'd rather just do those in the regular oven, because I know it'll be more consistent. And now we can get some Scooby snacks. Torso and legs were 15 bucks each. That's really not that bad then, given how expensive the actual set, of course, is. Hop back on, Scoob! Hey, Cassie. I wonder if anyone's ever made, like, an actual straight-up randomizer for this game. Where, like, everything in the levels has a chance to be, like, an item that you need or something versus a Scooby snack or anything like that. I don't know if there would be much of a point of trying something like that, but I wonder if anyone's ever made one. I will, though, for the future, try to get this thing set up to where it's displaying on my larger monitor than on my actual computer. The heads are 5 bucks each. I mean, even so, though, it's still not that bad of a price overall. But yeah, playing this tonight, and we'll be on Power Wash on Friday, unless, of course, something crazy with Fallout gets announced. Which I'm not thinking that anything major is going to be announced. There's just the hopes and dreams that maybe there'll be something Fallout 3 or New Vegas related. But there's no... It doesn't seem like that's likely unless they do it as just like a random last-second announcement or something. Because it doesn't seem to be something that's likely to happen. Even though I don't know why they won't do it, because it's a slam dunk that's going to make them millions and millions and millions of dollars. But it's also Bethesda, and they aren't always the most intelligent company out there when it comes to games. Have to buy the black turbines. Obviously aren't custom, but those pieces to make the figure. Oh, okay. Alright, we're already over 10% of the way through the game. Obviously, the final, like, 10% takes absolutely forever compared to the rest of it, but... Progress is going well, and with no annoying miscellaneous achievements to worry about, it's going to be a lot better. And there's nothing over there, so jump over to Scarecrow guy. And get the snacks. Alright, got those. And now we swing on the chandelier. Yeah, I can't freaking wait for Power Wash. Super excited for that. God, that makes the figures did an amazing job. They look great, so not much has been going on. Might get the PS3 for a bit, then jump on LEGO Worlds and grind out prices. You mean like the gold bricks pieces? Plants. Plant! Plant! Hey, Secret Underdog! Yeah, this achievement list is significantly easier. It's literally just 100% the game and one miscellaneous achievement that I already knocked out. Because it's best to do it, like, right at the beginning of the game. So now it's just 100% the game. So just beat the bosses, which I should now be very capable of doing after how much I suffered in the other version. Can you imagine how expensive the mock will be? It's gonna be great, though, when it's all done. It's gonna be worth a lot. If you ever decide to sell it or something. Yeah, just 100% the game, so very casual, very much more fun. So there's nothing to stress about, nothing missable. I mean, technically the slippers and lampshade are apparently missable, because if you get the Black Knight armor without picking those up, you'll actually, like, miss it somehow, because I guess that it replaces the slippers and lampshade. I can't imagine anyone would ever do that, but I suppose it's possible. If you really, like, explore in a weird way, I guess I could see it being possible. I mean, if you never talk to Don Knotts, even though you kind of have to make progress in certain areas, if you never talk to him, maybe that's the way it would be missable. Okay, I am actually very low on health right now, so... I'd rather not... Okay, that was loud. Got the warp gate, though. 175 snacks, chump change. Every minifigure is over 20 bucks except for short round. Oh, yeah, so it'll be worth a lot. Nuka-Cola's on sale for Fallout Shelter. Might pick up a case of it for 25 bucks. Have you been using the... like, changing the date and time to speed things up a little bit in it? So that you don't have to spend as much, like, actual money, or any actual money? Because I didn't spend any actual money on the game, I just sort of grinded everything out on my own. And, oh, it's snacks, okay, perfect. Because we need all the snacks we can get for the later snack gates. Also, apparently, Costco is doing some kind of Nuka-Cola-based promotion. Unfortunately, it's only Costco's in, like, the Northeast, and not anywhere else. Which is really unfortunate, because I would have loved to have buy some unique Nuka-Cola-based stuff. But no, they're only doing it up in the Northeast for some stupid reason. We don't even have to fully upgrade the soap bubbles and the gum balls in this version either, which is kind of nice. We'll probably get pretty close to doing it, though, regardless. We actually don't have to, which is also nice. So that's one less thing to collect, and there were one or two of those that were in pretty hard-to-find places. Oh, that's probably gonna... No, it didn't shoot at me, okay? Next area. Hoping to get Fallout Shelter and LEGO Worlds done this year. You can definitely get it done, you just might, like I said, have to do some date changing and stuff. If you want to get it done faster for Fallout Shelter. Buried treasure! And I took damage. Ow. Well, that entire thing was useless, because I just took all the damage that I already had. More or less for the quests they give you, like collecting outfits and stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, they're doing like some kind of big Nuka-Cola bundle at Costco's in the Northeast, and like my parents are Costco members, so I could go get one. But they're not making it around here, and I'm sad. I would have loved to have bought that. Though, then again, I'm not sure if I would trust it because they completely screwed up when they did that Dark Nuka rum or whatever it was. And it was a really crappy bottle, and it was way too expensive back in the early days of Fallout 76. You know, back when they had the whole, they didn't give us the canvas bag, they gave us the nylon bag instead, and all that other crap happened. Oh, those were the days. Those were some interesting days. Hit the warp gate, awesome. Might as well have it active. Currently have, like, 9 temple guards. And just those are obviously the more expensive things. So yeah, the first like 80 to 90% of this completion will go by very quickly, and then the remaining 10% will take just as long as the first half of the game, or the first 75% or so of the game. It'll be just like the other version, but I'll have at least more of an idea of what to do this time, because I will have, you know, just beat it recently, so... Alright, we'll be going through there in just a moment. That was close to death. The good old days, yep. Yeah, Fallout 76 is getting another massive update soon. I think in December we're supposed to be getting a massive one where it's opening up a whole new area that might actually go into Ohio now, of all things. Which is pretty cool. Tonight is Night of Super Bowl. Tonight is Night of Super Bowl. Okay, someone... English must not be the strong suit. Alright, so now we can actually attack enemies, which is great. We can actually fight now. Not that we're going to fight much, because it's mostly useless. One of them's 50 to 65, or 75. Mola Ram being about 60. Some are long, I have no idea what to do or don't feel like doing. And we're through. Yeah, your state. So, supposedly it's going to take us into parts of Ohio, or... That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what I've heard. Alright, so we're back here, and we now have the ability to explore further. But first, I want to run back over here and grab the monster token real quick, because this is an easy one. So yeah, supposedly that's where it's going, and it's going to bring the Ghoul in as a character from the Fallout show. 2 out of 21 collected, okay. But yeah, it's supposed to bring in the Ghoul from the TV show. It'll be premiering around the same time as the second season of the show. But I'm expecting that we'll get more trophies for it, but then again, we didn't get trophies for whatever it was, when they added in that 7th area at the bottom of the map. Not Scorched Valley, but whatever it was called. Whenever they added that in, it didn't actually add in trophies or achievements, which was really, really surprising. Stuff like running into the mysterious stranger a certain amount of times. Oh yeah, random stuff like that. There might be like things you can get that increase your chances of him popping up. Alright, let's save, and let's begin questing through the actual mansion. Because this is where a lot of stuff is going to be at. Got a lot of items still to find. We should be able to explore a little bit more up here. Yeah, Power Wash Simulator 2 is going to be so much fun. We'll be playing that over the weekend, absolutely. That'll be Saturday and Sunday, unless, of course, like I said, we get something for Fallout that's really good, like a remake or remaster. Again, I'm going to just try to will it into existence by repeatedly saying it. It doesn't mean it'll actually happen, but I'm going to try to will it into existence. And then we can't get the last one yet without the umbrella, and we can't go through there, so... Box! And now we grab this. Oh, come on now, Scooby, you got that. Secret passage! That made a really weird sound. And that gives us another pathway back if we want to use it. But Friday's going to be exciting. Like I said, I'm going to that, it's technically a concert, but... Now we're stuck in the world between living and dying, but... Okay, interesting. Because we were, like, stuck inside of the wall there. Yeah, Friday's going to be a lot of fun. Just drive up to Asheville, go to a concert that night at a really small venue. Use it as... the very real possibility that I might get the chance to just straight up randomly ask out one of the 3, the one that's single, if I have the balls to do it and have enough liquid courage in me to do it. Which I'll be Ubering there so I can make that part of it happen at least. Okay, so we can go through that door, or we can go this other way. But at the very least, it gives me a chance to go out and listen to good live music. And then I get to go explore the city of Black Mountain, or town of Black Mountain, on Saturday morning. I'll do that after I get up. Definitely interested to see that because... Oh, that puts me out right there, okay. Definitely interested to see that because I love the 1 Second After book series, so see if I recognize anything from there. I doubt that Forston's there, because I think he's over wherever they're filming the movie at, because they're finally... 1 Second After's finally getting turned into a movie, so hopefully all of them will get turned into one. Or at least the first 3. I could care less about the 4th one, but... Yeah. Busy Friday and Saturday morning, but then after that, we get to relax and unwind with lots and lots of power washing. Has anyone gotten early access to where there's a guide up yet? Because I haven't looked at power picks or anything like that. But I am ready for the very oddly satisfyingness of Power Wash Simulator 2, and with it, hopefully, a lot of good viewership. I don't think I'm going to make a full trophy video out of it, but I might, depending on what people want to see. I doubt I'm going to stream the entirety of it, because it's going to be the kind of game that I sometimes just, play when I have time. So it's not one that I plan to stream the entirety of. Because I feel like that would get kind of boring over time. But I could at least show off all the trophies and make an actual trophy video out of it, so Again, we'll see. See how the first stream of it goes when we get started on it. Guess that's not a trap or anything, even though it kind of looked like one. Alright, so there's a switch we gotta hit in here somewhere. I think it's over there, but we can't actually... Or actually, no, I think we can just run into it in this. You know, a few people who got early access to it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how the trophies are going to be in it, because they look easy, but I don't know how long they're going to take, because I don't know how long some of those jobs are going to take. Because as far as I can tell, the game is going to be longer than the first one. Like, the jobs are going to be a lot longer, and I think there's more of them. So yeah, I think there are more jobs, and they're longer, so I assume it's going to be a longer platinum. Even if it's probably easier without the challenge mode. And through that door, and... Oh, yep, Geronimo! Ay, 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 ay! Okay. There's another door right there. This is a strange layout. Go ahead and buy it then. Yeah, I would definitely have pre-ordered it if you could. Get some kind of special power washing bonus item or something, like an extra washer or something for pre-ordering. Oh, there were snacks in there. Okay, so that was the purpose of that. That seemed very pointless to have that there. And just more snacks over here, yep. And a warp gate. I will take the warp gate. We do need that. I mean, we need everything in the game, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if PowerPix has a guide or anything up yet, or if they're even going to do one for it. Be a little bit surprised, I guess, if they do. It's not like it's going to be a hard platinum overall. Actually, I can go check right now and see. Nope, nothing up yet. That's fine. Yeah, I can't freaking wait for that. Gonna give me something very fun to play for quite a while. Take up all my time. Or I could just, you know, go out and actually power wash as a second job, and it would probably make more than I make on YouTube, so... I guess that's also a possibility, but it's less satisfying. In some ways, it's less satisfying. Because we don't get to clean all the exotic stuff that we do in the games. And stop a volcano from erupting, because that's legitimately a massive aspect of the story. Because the original Power Wash does have, like, a full storyline and lore to it, which is hilarious. And it's along the lines of, like... You're having to stop a volcano from erupting, and you time travel, and, like, you get advice from, like, time travelers or something, if I remember correctly. It's really weird. Can't do anything with that. Or a gold Power Wash suit. Yeah, something like that. Some kind of extra reward. Or, like, a day early of access. Stuff like that. Okay, no point in going for those right now. We'll get them later. You get an IRL Power Washer if you pre-order. Now, that would have to be, like, the special edition of the game. If the game had, like, a collector's edition or something. We've already seen this guy. Yeah, like the collector's edition of it, if it had one. That'd be hilarious. I mean, my parents have one. At least we did. I don't know if they still have it, though. Because we had one a long time ago. I don't know if we still have it. And that's one of the few games where, like, it was funny because... Okay, Creeper. Where it was funny because it was like, I told my parents about it and they thought it was really stupid. Like, you know, why would you power wash in a video game when it's something that people do in real life as like a chore or a job or whatever. But they actually played it a little bit and actually found it to be equally as satisfying as I did. And they're not that big of gamers. They don't They can't play anything that's really all that complicated. We'll say that. They can't really do a lot of the stuff that's like twin-stick games. But they were able to play that one and actually do some cleaning, which was pretty funny. Okay, dang. Collector's Edition would cost over 500 bucks. I don't know how much a power washer costs, actually. Your mom's the same way. I think that's going to be a nice Google opportunity here in a second. Once I get rid of these witches and these snacks. Ooh, there's a monster token out there that we can grab. It's the Geronimo monster token. Let's see, how much does a power washer cost? Pressure washers on sale at Amazon. How much do they cost? They're actually not that bad. Wow, they're actually not that bad, guys. The most expensive one I see on the first page on Amazon is $250. A lot of them are like $200 or less. Most of them are $200 or less. That's pretty crazy, actually. I thought they were more expensive than that. Maybe I should go live out my dreams in power wash as a career. No, that is not my goal in life. Let's go live out my dreams of being a power washer. I feel like it would get very old very quickly if you tried to do it as an actual job. And then you have things to worry about, like limited water, of course, and like buying your own supplies. Ew, I know, that doesn't sound like fun because that's adulting. And get the monster token. Awesome. We actually got most everything here. The collector's edition would also come with a suit and helmet. Okay, now you really got me sold on that. I would absolutely pay $500 for that kind of a collector's edition. It gives you a power washer and a suit and a helmet. Hell yeah, I would pay $500 for that special edition. Because then I can make my money back just by power washing around here. Even if I didn't do it full time at that point, just make my money back at least by just power washing places around here. I also don't think they work quite as well in real life as they do in the game, with just immediately getting rid of every little speck of dust and grime and everything on stuff. I don't think they work quite as well in real life, but they might. It's been so long since I've used one, I honestly don't know. Yeah, that would be the greatest. That would be such a great collector's edition. Maybe they'll do that for Power Wash Simulator 3 someday. Do a physical collector's edition with a power washer and your own suit and helmet. That'd be hilarious. Power Wash Simulator developers, if for some reason you're in here watching this, make it happen. I highly doubt you are, but please make it happen if you are. Oh, there's another snack back there. Because I would absolutely pay $500 for that bundle. Because again, can make my money back on it, so it's not that bad. Just do a few power washing jobs around here and got your money back. Or at least for the power washer part of it, maybe not for the suit, that might take a few more jobs. Uh-oh, that's fine. How far back is that going to put me? Oh, back to here, okay. Can't kill the ghosts, of course. They're just meant to be more of an obstacle and a nuisance than anything else. Oh, that was almost death. Pop up in chat on on it. That would be hilarious. That would be amazing if they did that, though. Because, again, 100% would buy that. Absolutely would buy that. I mean, keep in mind, I spent... How much was it? Like, $300 or $400 on the Black Ops 3 Juggernog Fridge Edition? And, like, over $100 each on the Black Ops 1 and 2 Special Editions that had the RC car and the drone. And... spent like $100 on a Killzone 3 Special Edition back in the day. What else? Fallout New Vegas I bought, whatever the Special Edition was, but it wasn't a super complicated one. It didn't have a whole lot in it, but it was a really good one with a really good price on it. And then... what else? Okay, so that just takes you back to the earlier part, so we don't want to go that way. What other special editions do I have? But yeah, the Jug Fridge is still probably the coolest special edition I've ever gotten. I bought a special edition of... what was it? Resident Evil 6? But it wasn't really that much of a special edition because it was literally just the game and a special box and, like, codes for Resident Evil, like, 1 through 5, I think, actually. It came with codes for all of them, or at least 1 through 3, the original versions of them that you could get from the PSN store. Yeah, the Black Ops 3 Jug Fridge will probably always be my favorite. Fallout 76, I did buy that one, with the helmet and everything.
Right. It's a headless runner.
Then... I feel like there's a couple other super expensive ones that I bought. Oh yeah, Destroy All Humans 1 and 2 remakes. I bought their special editions. Oh, you deleted it for misspelling a word, gotcha. Only one you have, Saints Row 2. Yeah, I have both Destroy All Humans ones for the new Destroy All Humans games. We'll go back that way here in a second. So I have both of those. I have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and I think Cosmic Shake had a special edition as well. Clock Tower Rewind, I have a special edition for Rewind. And one of the Horizon games, I want to say Forbidden West, I have a special edition of. And I think that's all of them. Can't think of any others after that, but there might be like another one somewhere I'm forgetting. Like, I do still kind of wish that I had gotten the Fallout 4 Pit-Boy edition, because I could have. Like, I had the opportunity to get one, but I never went for it. Mostly because I was going for the Black Ops 3 Special Edition. Oh, that puts us back here, okay. And honestly, I'd rather have had that one because it's more unique. And then, oh yeah, I bought a special edition of Skywalker Saga, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I don't remember... It wasn't that much more expensive, but it was just like... It came with the little mini figure for Luke with the blue milk, as well as the little X-Wing. And any DLC that it was going to come with, I think it came with that. Wow, that's getting loud. Tell me if that's too loud, guys. Yeah, tell me if that's too loud or anything like that. Never really stopped to look at the paintings on the walls. Some weird designs. Yeah, BO3 Collector's Edition was definitely the better of those options. And I'm still very happy I purchased that one. Because the fridge alone is worth like $1,000 now in working condition, which is crazy. So yeah, the fridge alone is worth like $1,000 if it still works. And you could probably get another $100 for the rest of that set for everything else in it. Because you also got like the steel back, you got the season pass. You got the coasters that look like the different types of perks, the original 4 perks. A couple other things as well. Does Call of Duty even still do special editions? Because I swear I haven't seen anything for one for the last few games, so they probably don't. Do have 2 blue milk Lukes sealed with you? Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's actually very awesome. I probably shouldn't have opened mine, but I'll forever keep the pieces and stuff, so... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have opened mine, though. It would be worth way more that way. But even so, it's still a pretty cool figure, so... Okay, so that one we gotta be quick on. And then I think... Far Cry 6, that's another one. I forgot I bought the one for Far Cry 6. Which it came with, like, an actual life-size replica of the in-game flamethrower. Which is pretty cool. Then, like, I thought about getting the one for Resident Evil 4 when that game was coming out in its remake. I would do that for Resident Evil 5 if we end up ever getting it, which, again, I don't think we will, but if we somehow do, that's 100% something I would definitely want to buy. Alright, get them snacks. Okay, so there's a way out there, or we can go up. Actually, I don't think we can go up there. I think that it'll turn into a thing. It's like 25 bucks, still affordable. Okay, yeah, that's actually not that bad. Oh, we got a gum upgrade, even though we don't have the gum yet. Okay. Well, that's one less thing we'll have to find later, even though those aren't required for the, well, actually, they may be required for the 100% completion. I don't know. Because I know that all the snacks and all the monster tokens are, but those might also be, so I'm not entirely sure. Which is fine. If that's the hardest thing in the game, it's the hardest thing in the game. It's not going to be much of a problem. It's just another collectible. But whenever we get another Fallout game, if we ever get another Fallout game, and there is any sort of collector's edition, I will splurge on whatever the most expensive special version of it is. Because I am not missing out on that kind of an opportunity. Because we may only get one more Fallout game in my lifetime, the way things are going. Unless they wisen up and actually, you know, give us the remakes or remasters of old games, which they seem to be just too stupid to do. Unless they do that, we may only get one more Fallout game in our lifetimes. Because obviously they gotta do Elder Scrolls 6 first. That's their first priority. So yeah, that's their first priority. And then after that, they'll probably do something for... I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they did something for, like... What's it called? Shaggy, come on now. If they did something for, like, Starfield first with, like, another DLC first or something instead of another Fallout, because they're not... Again, they're dumb when it comes to stuff like that. Ooh, soap bubbles. Hold on. Get another upgrade here while we can. I missed entirely. The Brotherhood one. For Assassin's Creed. Oh, okay. I don't know what any of those involved. Alright, there we go. I'll take that. Scooby! Scooby! Yahoo! Scooby! Yahoo!
Hey, don't forget about me, Scoob.
I didn't. Okay, Shaggy, do you just want to... Yep, you stand there.
Looks like I'll be cool.
Yeah, we might only get one more Fallout game in our lifetime, so gonna have to make that count whenever it happens. Once we get GTA 6, we won't get another GTA for like 100 years. Oh, probably not. Unless they'll probably do more re-releases of GTA 5 on future consoles. And we will probably get a Resident Evil. We will probably get a GTA 4 remake or remaster at some point in our lifetimes. I suspect that we will get that someday. I'd be very surprised if we don't ever get that. Or even like the earliest GTA games. I'd be very surprised if they don't milk more out of the franchise from older games like that. Found a Fred Jones minifigure on Mercari for 28. He's normally like 40, but found him for a good deal. Oh, so is that for LEGO Dimensions? Or just for an actual set that they made, because I don't really know anything about Scooby Doo when it comes to LEGO. And that just spawns a bat, so no good. Had a Jack in the Box game, playing cards, and something else. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Kind of random. Oi, oi, oi! Scooby! No, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy were LEGO Dimensions. Oh, okay, gotcha. Minifigure lot arrived today with a bunch of leg pieces. Fred, Velma, and Daphne were only in set. Oh, okay, gotcha. And that wasn't good. Oi, oi, oi! Scooby! I'm gonna get really annoying by the end of this, aren't I? Touch the snack! Come on, touch the snack! How do you not touch the snack, Scooby? You look like you were touching the snack to me. Oh, you know what? I think I might have gotten a special edition for Destiny 2, actually. I forgot about that one. I think I did get something for Destiny 2. And I legitimately don't remember what it was, but I think I did get something for that. And I have other steelbacks as well for other games when I didn't want, like, the super special editions, but at least wanted something a little bit nicer for them. Oh, this is going to be an annoying one, isn't it? Look at Shaggy and Scooby whenever you can, since they're super cheap. Daphne next in the 40-50 range. Found it at Kmart for 30... Oh, nice! God, Kmart, that makes me feel old. Actually knowing what that is. I'm willing to bet some of you have no idea what a Kmart even is. Haven't they been, like, non-existent for, like, 15 years now? And that makes me feel a bit old. I completely forgot that Kmart was a thing that existed. Because we had one in town. Had one in my hometown. Never really went there that much for anything. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say that. We were in there reasonably often. Velma's going to be hard to find at a decent price. Okay, you know what it is? Okay, good. So I don't feel as old. Yeah, because I swear that is something I do not remember much of, just from my childhood. Vindicate. Okay, so I'm not alone in that. Maybe it was more common than I thought it was then. I guess it was more common than I actually thought. And that people actually have memories of it. In Kmart. I don't really miss it because I don't really remember it that well, but it's weird to remember the name of that store. It's been so long. Because ours closed down when I was still fairly young. It actually was not anchored to our failing mall. It was a different failing mall. Or like an outlet-type center, I guess you could call it. Because it wasn't a part of the failing mall in our town. It was like in a almost strip mall area with like 4 other stores, including Radio Shack. Willing to bet that... I'm hoping that some of you remember what Radio Shack is as well. Used to always like Radio Shack. That place was cool. Yeah, it was in an area with like a Radio Shack, a Food Lion, a Dry Cleaners, a Dollar General, and something else. But it was not actually anchored to our failing mall. Yours is now an... Dude, mine is actually, I think, a storage place at this point, actually. I think that's exactly what they turned it into, was some kind of storage place. Alright, so we can't get to that yet. Yeah, I think ours got turned into some kind of a storage facility as well. I don't think that's the name of it or anything, but I think that's actually what happened to it, so that's crazy. Physics! Physics, escape me! Physics! Physics! Okay. I failed physics. I mean, I didn't actually fail physics, but that was one of my worst classes in high school, even though I actually enjoyed it. Who doesn't know Radio Shack? Young people probably... Super young people probably don't. Like, people that are, you know, 10 years younger than me probably don't. Unless they were more common in other areas, because... Now that I think about it, I might have seen one when I was in Cincinnati. Like, there might have actually been one in Cincinnati when I was there in, like, 2018, 2019. Even if it wasn't, like, a complete one. Come on, Scooby! Thank you! Yours is nothing but still empty. Oh, gotcha. No store I haven't heard of a while. Pathmark. I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of that. Is it a local one, or was it a national one? I've never even heard of that one. There's still some Radio Shacks out there? Okay, so there are still some. Because, like I was saying, I remember seeing one in, like, 2018, 2019 in Cincinnati. Somewhere on the outskirts of Cincinnati. That's the only one I can think of. That's crazy, though, if they're still out there. Used to love Radio Shack. That was always a neat place. It is a national place, and I've never heard of that one, sweet. I mean, I also grew up in a town of, you know, 13,000, 14,000 people, so we didn't have a whole lot going on there. And we still, of course, have our failed mall, which is exciting. You ever go to my hometown, that's the one thing you can probably go there and do, is explore the failed mall. The failed mall that is not actually fit for human habitation, by the way. Just thought I'd bring that part up. Yeah, it's not actually safe to be in, even from just a basic health perspective, but they still operate a few stores out of it, so... There's that. This has got, like, an anchor store, which is one of the big clothing stores. It's got... What else does it have in it? Yeah, it's got one of those big anchor stores. It's a clothing store. It's got a Rose's, which is like a type of discount store that you see in some places, especially in the South. And it has a local flower store. It used to have a shoe store, but that actually closed down, like, last year. Because the guy... Not because it was failing or anything, surprisingly, just because the guy retired, and I guess his kids didn't want to take it over, so... It had been in business, like, 50 years, so... Glad he finally got to retire, and I'm glad that he, didn't ever have to sell off the business or anything like that. So yeah, our failing mall now has 3 stores in it. So it's like it's a clothing store, it's a flower store, and a Rose's. And that's literally it. Toys R Us? Oh man, I miss Toys R Us so much. Love Toys R Us. We actually had one in Greenville up until they closed all of them, so... We actually did have one in Greenville up until the final days. I still remember they had, like, sales going on there. And also that bat just killed me, so that's wonderful. Yeah, we actually had one up until the final days in Greenville. Because I was in college at the time, but I would come to Greenville sometimes for stuff here, mainly the Dave & Buster's here, so... Okay, so we got a lot of stuff out of that. We didn't get the Black Knight armor, we can't get it yet, anyway. We can't get that till we have the umbrella, so it's fine. Giant Eagle. I remember the name of Giant Eagle. I don't really remember much about it, though. At least I think I remember that name. More soap bubble upgrades. Let's go. And a key. The Witch Doctor. Toys R Us in Times Square was probably the biggest one ever. Getting your Legos and Skylanders there. Because I would always get, my thing as a kid was always toy trains. I talked about that a little bit before, but like my thing as a kid was toy trains. Absolutely freaking loved trains. Still like them to this day, don't get me wrong, but I was obsessed with them as a kid, so... So yeah, that was my big thing as a kid, and they had all the Brio stuff, so... Last thing you bought was a Spider-Man Homecoming set after they left us. After that, they left you? Oh, okay. 'Cause yeah, I went to the one in Greenville, like, right before when all the shutdowns and stuff were happening for it, back in, like, 2017 or whenever it happened. 2018. Didn't get anything, though. There wasn't really anything that was on that good of a sale. Oh, and that just takes us back here, okay. Delicious peanut butter squares. Peanut butter square sounds pretty good. Even though I've been doing really well on not eating too much sugar, outside of when we get it as desserts for our free lunches when we get those. On occasions we get those. Trains, you did get those when you were much younger. Thomas and Friends, oh, heck yeah. Mine was a mixture of Brio and Thomas the Tank Engine, and maybe a couple other types as well. The Tar Monster! Okay, that's not going to be helpful yet, I don't think, because I think we need the umbrella for that. And let's save. Okay, we're probably about 30% of the way through the game at this point. So we're making very good progress so far. And this time we don't have to worry about missable stuff during the boss fights. Oh, you know what, there's no point of even going for that right now, because we're going to have to come back here later anyway. Oops. Yeah, trains were my big thing when I was a lot younger over anything else. Hot Wheels kid. I did have a number of, like, little toy cars or Hot Wheels stuff. I definitely had those monster trucks as well, like little toy monster trucks. Had those as well, almost forgot about those. I'm glad I grew up in the era just before, you know, everyone started just living off of screen. Okay, that was rude. That was quite rude, actually. I'm just glad we grew up in the era where we got to play with actual toys and not TV screens. Or phone screens. Or computer screens as everything. And I didn't have a phone till I was going into 10th grade when I got my freaking driver's license, pretty much. Sticky tar. Well, we can't do anything about that yet, so let's go through here. Unfortunately, they've downgraded like crazy back when they were die-cast. Now they're cheap plastic. They cost way more. I sort of remember the die-cast ones. I definitely had plastic ones, but I definitely had metal ones. Oh, this area. Oh, yep. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Then that door takes us somewhere, but we're not going to go out that one yet. Alright, this will take us back up. And we can get more snacks. I don't think we can get everything here yet, though. I think we need the sticky shoes, the plungers, whatever they are. Okay, that was weird. Controller disconnected for a second. Into the Boy Toys, Marvel, DC, Hot Wheels, TMNT. Oh, nice. And we missed a bunch there. Wonderful. So yeah, we can't get everything here until we get some of those later items, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get the ones on the slide, just to get them out of the way. I just want to get the ones off the slide done. Toys R Us, now called Macy's, yeah. Which we have a Macy's around here. We have it in the mall. Here, not the failing mall in my hometown, but... Okay, you know what? We'll get that last one later. It's not that important right now. We'll get it later when we have the sticky shoes. And another witch doctor. They're sending quite a few of them after us today. So they're just annoying because they can shoot you from further away. And we need keys again. Wonderful. Oh, yep, I remember this room. Another sandwich. Yet another sandwich, possibly. Now we have falling platforms. You need 3 keys. Well, I don't have 3 keys. Yeah, I think we still have... Because we have a Macy's, I think, in the mall, and it's got like a little Toys R Us section somewhere in there. I haven't been to our mall in a while. The actual mall that is close to where I live now, again, not the failing one. The failing one's actually been featured on like a number of YouTube channels that specialize in visiting like dead, abandoned places like that, which is really funny. Yeah, it's actually gotten some YouTube coverage of just people going to it just to see it for being a failed, basically closed down mall. But it's actually dangerous because it's got serious mold problems. So it's not really safe for human habitation, but we still run 3 stores out of it. It hasn't been closed down yet, surprisingly, so I guess it's going to keep going. It used to actually be decent. It used to actually have a fair bit of stuff in it, even like a little food court in it, back when my parents were younger. Yeah, I'm sure that breathing in, like, mold spores and stuff like that, that's not going to kill you, right? It's going to take a long time to kill you, so that's why they keep it open. A lot of good stores. Yeah, too many stores that were good are definitely gone. Still remember even when, like, the Walmarts and stuff had all the gaming displays up and you could play the demos and stuff. Even GameStop, I think, used to do that. I feel like most of them don't anymore. If they do, I just don't ever see it because I don't really go to them that often. Gen X and Millennials are the last generation for a normal childhood. I don't even know if I would say that about Gen Z, honestly. Millennials, yes, but I don't know about Gen Z, necessarily. It's gonna remain that way. Yeah, most likely, unless something changes somewhere. I don't know, maybe the alien ship that's coming this way will do something to change it. I don't know. 3i Atlas or whatever the hell it's called. It's looking more and more like it's supposed to be an alien mothership of some kind. So at least we have that to look forward to, whatever ends up happening with that. Should be interesting. Remember when the days were only flip phones? Yep. I remember that too. Or Blackberries. Group of those devices, but you were alternating. Yeah. Hey, Razbin. Yeah, we'll see what the alien apocalypse does, if that's actually anything to do with what's going on up there with that thing that's coming in. Oh, I missed Scooby Snacks. Come on. Kids in the newer generations are born with iPads, pretty much, unfortunately. It's sad. I remember the days of going and playing outside and all that kind of stuff. Me and Lizard Guy coming up with, like, random games to just play. Using our imaginations. Good thing we got the snacks. Actively buying Legos until you were 13. That's good then. At least you grew up more on those then. You're older, remember when it was no phones? Yeah. Alright, we are over 30% completion at this point, which is pretty crazy. Buying them again right now, but it's after a long hiatus. That's how it was for me, because I stopped buying them for a long time. Or asking for them as gifts or any of that stuff for a long time, and nowadays I get them again, because I'm an adult now that has some money to spend on Legos. Alright, we're coming up on the first boss fight. We're getting fairly close to it, I believe. Missed the 2000s. I don't miss everything about that time period, but some things I definitely miss. Okay, so that's going to open up a thing right here. We're not going to be able to get everything here, I know, so that's fine. But grab everything up here. And then those will be easier to get once we have the plunger, I think. Yeah, we're going to need the plunger for those. That's fine. Glad you can at least buy some of the older sets that haven't went up too much in price. True, because some of them have been bad in terms of price. This is the 2000s too. That's your childhood. For me, it was 2000s and late 90s was my childhood. That's the second time, actually, back there that my controller's, like, partially disconnected, so it's an older one. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it is, just an older one. Maybe the port on it's bad or something, I don't know. As long as it's still working, it's fine. We can always switch to a different one if we need to. Just need to reconfigure a new one at some point. Alright, they're all gone. There's probably... Yeah, there is a way to get to that one, okay. Oh, we're supposed to do that, never mind. That's actually what we were supposed to do. Okay, I thought I was being creative there and finding a cool solution to something. Turns out that's exactly what we were supposed to do. Those moments when you think you're doing something smart, but you're actually just doing exactly what the game intended. Like an Gyro set that came out 9 years ago, built it a few days ago, is a set you've been wanting for a while, did pay a little bit more than it cost to retail. That's to be expected at this point. You were born late 90s. Yeah, I was mid-90s. 1995. Sounds like the price tag on something. Okay, we can't do anything about those vents right now. Shaggy's being chased by something. It's a Geronimo. And now it's a dead Geronimo. Zoinks! So, does that mean you're gonna throw me now, like I possibly need you to? Or do I have to just do this on my own? I think you're supposed to throw me, Shaggy. Or maybe he isn't. No, he is. Okay. Sorry for you. My childhood was the 80s. Grew up with everything being great. Yeah, you guys had the Cold War back then to worry about.
Away we go!
Shaggy gets carried away by a witch and then dropped into a chimney. He's enjoying that way too much, in my opinion. Basically paid double the price, but honestly, don't care because it's a good set that you've wanted. Yeah, 56 instead of 30 then. 7th gen of consoles was peak. Oh yeah, PS3 era. It's where I really heavily started to get into gaming. PS3, 360, Wii. And we can jump over there, okay. So I still love my PS3. Absolutely love it forever. 360 was never as big into, even though it did have a lot of good to it back in the day. Back when Xbox was actually a competitor. And then there's going to be Shaggy popping his head out, because that makes sense to someone out there. I don't know how he gets in between these so easily, but he does, so that's a thing. We're in 97. See, only 2 years after me. And nothing out of that one. Nothing out of that one. There's Tar here. Nothing we can do about that right now. Nice warp gate. And we're off to the first boss fight of the game. 350-piece set for 30 bucks at the time. Man, that's crazy to think. My parents just sent me a picture of my dog. One of them, he's asleep on his back, and he looks so cute, but he looks so, like, just out of it. Aww. Sweet puppy. He likes to sleep on his belly, and we've never had a belly sleep, or we've never had a back sleeper like that before. He sleeps with his belly up, and it's really cute. And he falls asleep very, very easily. Alright. Down that can of water. Boss fight! 360 was the last good Xbox, pretty much. Early 2000s, 2001 to 2003, gotcha. At least used sets are cheap, true.
The infamous Scooby Doo. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the mastermind.
Dun dun dun!
I'm the reason you're here.
You are?
I'm the one who made Professor Graham disappear.
You did?
I'm also the one who's brought back all of your old foes.
But why?
That is a mystery you will never solve. And one more thing. I'm the one who's kidnapped all your friends.
Velma!
Scooby-Doo!
See if you can get past this fiendish fright. You remember the Black Knight?
Hey, that rhymed. They think they're creative. Hey, Anthony. Bought a PS3 just to play Doctor Who, The Eternity Clock, then bought it again for the Vita. Oh, nice.
We'll worry about
Didn't want to say what year, that's fine. All good.
Watch out! It's the Black Knight!
Remember when the Xbox 360 got announced, it was super hyped. And that was back when PlayStation completely fumbled and made their console cost way too much compared to the other one. Compared to both the Wii and the 360. And the Wii was innovative. Okay, the difference this time is that we don't have to do this without missing a dash. We're allowed to miss all the dashes we want. We're allowed to take all the damage that we want. Oh no, I took a hit. I'm so scared. Now, we still need a little bit of luck with how he decides to move around, so it's not always an instant win, but... And it's fine if you hit him when he's not there, because again, don't have any miscellaneous achievements to worry about this time, so much better. Mr. Black Knight, sir, you gotta go the other way sometimes, right? Watch out, Scooby Doo! Okay, how did that miss? Got him. That's 3 hits. 1 more to go. And he'll have to come back this way here in a second. Oh, I missed. Doe, I missed. Doe, I missed. That badass music playing in the background, though I like the Green Ghoul more, that music more. Alright, come on, just charge into the button, or just charge into the area, please. The Black Knight's coming for you! And got him. Easy peasy. That's all we have to do in this version. Don't have to do it without taking damage or missing a hit. I like that a lot more, because that makes this so much more doable. And that's all we have to do. Now we just gotta free Velma, and we get a cutscene. 30s are creeping up on you. I mean, I'm 30 now. I don't feel any different.
Glasses. Help me look for them, Scooby.
Okay.
Something fishy's
I will say the voices sound a little bit different in this version. Like, they sound
Have you
like
found any clues?
mismatched on, like, the volume or something to them, if that makes any sense. They sound a little bit different.
A spooky groundskeeper?
A spooky groundskeeper.
And monsters?
Remember the Wii? Yep, the Wii was the great. That was a great console. I still love mine.
Remember the first time we met the Black Knight? We thought
So
he was
many
a
great
monster,
games on
but
there,
really
so many
he was
great
just a guy
times.
in a mask.
Mario Party 8 was the first game I ever 100%ed. Me and Lizard Guy 100%ed it playing together for years.
Where's some lenses, Velma?
Managed to unlock everything in it after like 10 plus years of playing.
Without these.
Now, of course, we got the ones on the Switch, so...
It's the creeper.
Then I 100%ed the first one that was on the Switch. The first Mario Party on the Switch I 100%ed.
Velma, wait! I don't see any creeper.
So we got super lucky with the Wii, TJ. We knew one of the guys at GameStop. Like, we had actually become good friends with him because he was a really good guy. He was great at helping, like, me get into gaming and everything. So we were close enough with him that my parents just paid him a little bit to hold a Wii for us. And it was a Christmas present during the first year, so that was pretty crazy. That's the good thing about knowing someone on the inside, pretty much. Someone that can save you a console. If only I'd had that for the PS5, I could add the PS5 in the first month or something. Nah, I didn't care about getting the PS5 that early, though. Didn't matter. Because I knew they wanted to work out the kinks and stuff up at first. Okay, so now we have the galoshes. Our first invention. Now we get to some of the areas of the game that go a little bit shorter, I guess you could say. Oh, the Black Knight monster token. Let's take it. Yeah, it was cool, though. That's a funny story. Yeah, real good guy. I don't think he still works for GameStop. He was probably too good of a person to work for GameStop forever, for being honest. Okay, so now that we have the galoshes, we can go to places in both the hedge maze and in the pier areas. So we have a lot of areas we now have access to. Trying to think of what we're supposed to go to first. Let's take a look at the map. There's nothing else to do here for now, so we're good in the mansion for now. So let's head back to the mystery machine first. Oh yeah, they're not supposed to, but I think he was the store manager. He ran the store or something, so probably helped. Yeah, probably working a much better job. He was too good of a guy to work at GameStop forever. Okay, so Fishing Village. We have a lot of areas to go, so that's the cannery that we can go through. So we can play through the cannery, and that's where we get the lightning slam attack, I think is what it's called. Because Oops. I didn't actually mean to do that, but okay, that's fine. That's actually fine, because that's where we needed to go. I don't know. He was older, too. He might be close to retirement by this point, if he isn't retired already. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go both here, and we have to go to the hedge maze at some point, but I think we need the slam attack first before we can go to the next Yeah, I know we need the slam attack because we need it for the boss fight, actually, so... So there's really... Definitely need to come here first. Oh, hello, fishy monster. I'm assuming this was from an episode of the show, but I honestly don't recognize it at all. That is a weird sound for it to make. And we can't hit those buttons either, unfortunately, so... Okay, we got rid of it that time. So yeah, we can't do anything about those buttons on the ground yet because they're the slammy ones. We don't have the ability to do that yet. And we also don't have the plunger shoes either, so that definitely puts us into the disadvantage here. Slip sliding around on the floor. Like I said, I can't remember if we come here first or if we can... If we have to come here first or if we just go straight to the garden area, but... Because I know that there's a few things we can get in the greenhouse area that we don't have yet. There's times when you're just clearly touching the Scooby Snack and it just doesn't want to give it to you. Ooh, that's not good. That one's in a... Okay, I don't know about that one. Ooh, okay, that's not good. It's not glitched or anything, but he's not picking it up, so that could end up being a problem later. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. It's just moving a little bit. Eventually got it to work. That's fine if they kill me. That is totally fine, because we need to just go back up here anyway. 37% completion. Let's go. It's so much better when we don't have to worry about the miscellaneous bullshit achievements with the boss fights and stuff. It's nice just casually doing a completionist game. It's like playing Lego Star Wars, pretty much. Just a little more challenging. And a little bit more dog-intensive. All of that. Whoa, okay, that just yeeted me right off. More fish monster! I am being chased by the fish monster. Ah, how does it follow me into this? How did it hit me through the friggin' barrier? Come on now. Hey, that was rude. That was a little bit rude, don't you think? Don't you think? Can't be doing that, Mr. Fish Monster thing. Male, female, I don't know what you are. I ain't judging here. Okay, we might not be able to get all those yet. Those might be from when we get the umbrella. But again, any Scooby Snacks we can get are going to be helpful because we're going to need a ton of them to open up every area of the game, of course. Though it looks like from my first playthrough this, you are allowed to miss a fair number of them because you don't need, like, the last, like, 900 or so. You don't really need to open anything, which is kind of nice. So it's maybe not as tight as I remembered it being. Okay, that's not good. That just completely bounced me across, so... Fish monster's here somewhere, too, so... Okay, so we can't get the ones over there yet because we need the umbrella for them, I'm pretty sure, so... Ooh, that was close. So yeah, I don't even know if this is the correct way to go. I mean, we're at least going to get progress here, but I'm not actually sure this is the way we're supposed to go. But I think it is, so... Because we need to get to the lighthouse so we can get the slam attack. I know for a fact we do need to do that. It's here fairly soon. It's the roast driver! It's the roast driver! No! The roast driver! Okay, button to press there that we can't hit yet. So yeah, there's several of these buttons we can't hit yet. So maybe I wasn't supposed to come here just yet. Because the green ghost is at the end of the hedge maze, but again, I know that we need the slam attack to be able to get to it, so... And to be able to actually fight it. And that's everything on the ground floor, so back to the... Actually, it's an elevator here, it's not a trampoline. We get something a little bit fancier here. And just another jump. Okay, get to it before it moves. And stand right in the center. Well, I missed. I jumped too slow. Okay, so once we get to the cannery, what's next after that? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if that just puts us straight out at, like, the... Going down which way, or fishy... Or not fishy clues, like going down which way, or one of those, or the lighthouse, bright house. Hopefully it puts us close to the lighthouse, because that's where we got to get the next item at. I think that's what it does. Should probably remember better, given I just played this game so recently, but... These areas all blend together, and they all have, all supposed to sound like episode titles. So they all kind of blend together a little bit. Even if they are all unique and well-designed for the most part. Discounting the trampoline room. The trampoline room can suck a dick. Even though I say that, but ironically, I somehow did it first try on the other version of the game, which... You know what that actually means, guys? I did it the first try on the PS2 version of the game. That simply means that this time, it's going to take me like 20 tries to get through. Because that's how the Let's Play curse works. Something that's supposed to be extremely difficult, you get through it first try somehow by some miracle. Or first or second try. Something that's supposed to be easier, you struggle with it. But the other cause of it is you say that something's... Like you have good luck with it one time, or like in your practice, and then you fail at it horribly when you actually have to go do it. Outside of practice, if that makes any sense. So when we're having to do it for real on this version of the game, I'm sure the game is not going to be particularly nice to me. And I'm not sure we can get over to there yet either. No, we cannot. Okay, so that's going to be something that probably need the button for down there, so... Because there's a slam button down there that we have to hit. And there's some snacks right there that I think we can get... Yeah, that's actually the way out of here, isn't it? I have no idea if that's the way I was supposed to do that or not. Okay, that's one way out of here. I don't know if it's the only way, but we'll take it. Part 3. You would think you could just step on those things the way you can the bats and everything else. Found this one good deal a few days ago. It was the 6 501 Clone Trooper minifigures for $27. Ooh, that is a good deal. That is a pretty solid deal. And back up to here, and I don't know if there's anything closer to the screen. I hope not. Because we're going to have to come back through all these areas later no matter what. Yikes! Oh, so these just rotate. Okay, that's easier. And this takes us down to here, where we get a Scooby Snack box. Ooh, and more platforms. Okay. Okay, so we can go through an elevator here, get a few more snacks. Just gonna army build them. Absolutely. 48 by 48 base plate, large enough for them. Oh, very nice. I don't have any sort of base plate, I don't think. Too lazy or too cheap to buy one. Which I probably have one from when I was a kid, because I'm sure I had a couple of base plates when I was a kid with, like, much bigger Legos. Okay, nothing else there. So now we can just head back up and out, and then I think there's just one area left of this. Thankfully. So I don't particularly like this cannery area. It gets a little bit annoying. Whoa! Okay. That's some, heavy sloping. I'll take it, though. Got a few base plates. I had to use 2 blue base plates for Temple of Doom Road Bridge for water. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. And then we've searched everything else up there. I don't know if we can get up to that ledge yet, but that's fine, because we gotta come back here anyway, so... Next area, why not? Hi, Electric. Monster token in here. I don't think we can get to it yet. And I'm not sure if there's anything directly below me, but let's get everything up here first. Okay. And, yep, there's some snacks down here, so let's get them. Can I hit these crates? I cannot. Okay. And they just lead us right back to a platform. Perfect. Okay, next up. At least we can just ride the conveyor belts. That makes life a little bit easier here, a little bit safer. Aside from the fish-flying monster thing, whatever that thing is supposed to be called. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. That was unlucky. Alright, Scooby, back to the platform again. Going for the Resident Evil 6 Platinum. Oof, good luck with that one. I definitely wish you luck on that one. It's not a hard platinum, really, by any means. It's a pretty easy platinum, especially by Resident Evil standards, but it's got some grind to it. Got some pretty significant grind to it. Yeah, that is a rather grindy one. It almost sounds like the SpongeBob music in the background. Like that sort of Hawaiian music sound. Okay, so I don't think we can get over there yet. I think we're going to need the other thing to get to it. But we got the warp gate. We have the snack gate, so let's take both of those out. How much of an entire base plate filled with Indiana Jones temple cards would be worth? I guess just do some multiplication. So however much they cost from that website or just in a normal set or whatever, and just multiply it by however many would fit on a base plate. Because yeah, I don't have a base plate anywhere near that big. The biggest ones I had when I was younger were probably like closer to like 20 by 20 or something. 25 by 25, something like that. Back in the day, playing with like really big Legos. $18 out of the 49 trophies. Okay, so you're getting there. But yeah, just be aware. It's got a it's a pretty big grind compared to a lot of other Resident Evil games, especially. And there's one more up there that I don't want to leave behind. Figures $50 to $75. So just multiply on the cheap end by however many places it can fill, and then by the high end and take like the average of the two. Okay, so we can't get anything else here for now, so let's keep moving on. Yeah, probably. I'm sure it can fit more than 10, so it's probably over $1,000 worth. 64 by 64 can fit 2048. Good lord, that's a lot of minifigures. So, yeah, multiply that, I guess, by 50 for the cheap end of it. I'm too lazy to do the math right now, so... But that would be at least 20,000 That would be at least $20,000. And probably a lot more than that if you were doing it the most expensive way. Alright, get rid of him. Get the Scooby Snacks. On the last boss fight. Oh, Chris and Piers. Yeah, I remember that boss fight. That one is pretty annoying from what I remember. That's probably the most annoying out of all of them, if I remember correctly. Unless I don't really remember Ada's, but... I remember that one being fairly annoying. So we all wish you luck on that, though, because it's not something I know if I ever want to do again. I mean, I've thought about it, but I'm not really sure. Secret exit back to the mystery machine. We're not taking it, because that'd be a waste. Scooby! I'm stuck. Okay, that's not good. That was almost very bad. I was stuck in place for a second. That grind is not that bad in co-op online. It's still a long one, though. 102,000 to 153,000. Okay, yep, that sounds about right. That's a lot. That is a, quite frankly, insane amount of money to spend on Lego stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I won the lottery tonight, the 300-something million that Powerball is, I would do it, but... I would do something like that, but... Little rich for my butt right now. Completed Leon's with only 3 deaths. Yeah, Leon's is like the most traditional survival horror, and for the most part, his levels are honestly not too hard once you sort of know what you're doing. Kill the caveman. And that just takes us back to that area, which we can go check out real quick. Doubt there's even that many that exist. There probably aren't. Yeah, definitely not in great condition at that point. Cake! Scooby snack! Alright, looks like there's a pelican flying around, so we'll deal with him here in a second. Or jump to him in a second if we need to. Scooby! Scooby Banoopy! Can I actually grab him? I can, so what does he do? Aha! He's gonna give me some free items, let's go. There's a whole area down there that I forgot about, and we can't get to that area yet because we don't have the ability to break through things yet. Or, wait, do we? Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. How did I survive that? That was weird. No, I don't really do channel shoutouts. The minifigure uses reddish-brown torso and they're so fragile. Oh, okay. I wonder what makes them fragile. Is it just like the paint that that's used for them or something? It's weird to think of a Lego brick being fragile because they seem so strong. And of course I missed. Okay, let's try that one again. Oh! Okay, I didn't touch the water that time. That was weird. Did I? Didn't look like I touched the water. Oh, let's try again, but hopefully it's not like... Hopefully I don't need another item first or something. Okay, that time it worked. It's just the depth perception being so weird in areas like this. Oh, I'm not sure I can actually get to those yet, because they're kind of out there. Okay, I might need the umbrella to get these, so I'm not going to waste any more time on them, so... let's go back the other way. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time on those, just in case we do need the umbrella for them, because it's kind of looking like we're going to. Older minifigures have that problem. Sucks because most of the minifigures use darker color pieces tend to be rare. That's just really weird to think that they had fragile Lego bricks. I do have a misshapen Lego brick, though. They got, like, melted on the production line partially. I have that, which is kind of cool. I don't know where it is, though. It's probably back home in one of the random boxes of random Lego stuff. Okay, back to here. Oops. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I don't do channel shoutouts unless I feel like saying something about a specific channel or something. Or if I used a specific guide, maybe. Okay, so this should take us to the lighthouse, right? Coast for some ghosts. I think this leads us to the lighthouse. I literally just saved. I have no idea why I'm saving again. 40% completion. Let's go. And we can't do anything about those without the umbrella, so... no need for that. We'll deal with it later. We got enough Scooby snacks at the moment that we should be fine. And that's going to make this platform sink, which does not help us. And that's going to make that platform sink, which also doesn't really do anything for us. Alright, anything we can get now is good, but not super necessary once again, so... we're going to have to come back here a couple of times. Yeah, Resident Evil 6 has a lot of DLC trophies, and they're rather annoying because they're completely multiplayer-based. I mean, like, they're not hard... and they're fairly easy to boost. Like, they're all very easy to boost, and most of them can be boosted with 2 people, but there's a lot of them, so... okay, I'm not actually sure if I'm even going the right way anymore, because this is a big area. We had the same problem last time. Keys. At least the enemies don't drop Scooby snacks, or else that would be a lot more annoying, because you probably have some RNG bullshit to deal with then. And then any number of these should have the last key in it. Got it. Lots of Scooby snacks, though. We're well over 1,000 at this point, so that's good. Having that main Temple Guard army is built like a fortune, yeah. Like I said, if I win the lottery tonight, maybe I'd consider something like that. It hasn't been removed, so it's just not reading it very well, so... that's weird, because I didn't have that problem at all when I was doing the other versions of the game, or any other PS2 games, so I wonder if that's like a thing with the emulator, maybe. Or just the controller itself just not being in good shape. That's also a possibility, but who knows. And we can't do anything about that yet because we don't have the slam attack. Got him. That was close. Then if we deal with this witch, there is a thing up there that we can use later. Lots of snacks, though, that I will happily take. Coast for some Ghost Part 3. Okay, this area, there's not a whole lot we can do in terms of some of the extra stuff here, so... better off just running on through here. And there's a button there that we can't do anything about, so we'll skip that for now. And a warp gate. Okay, perfect. New warp gate. 500 snacks. They're getting more expensive. Buying that many would drive the price up like crazy. Very true, so you could make a lot of money back from it, potentially. Just buy them, like, all at once from, like, 20 different accounts or something. Okay, we're on the right path, because this is actually where we're supposed to head next. This is going to take us to the pier levels once we get to that area very soon. That area is much shorter, of course, even though it has that god-awful trampoline room that I'm not looking forward to doing again. Because I'm sure that I'm not going to have as good a luck this time. But yeah, over 40% completion, so not too bad. And I missed. Not good. Imagine though if you had to do like a no-death run of this game. That would be like impossible. Just with all the jumps and stuff you have to make, the pitfalls and stuff you have to deal with. God, that'd be nearly impossible. Okay, so there is more down there, but I'm not super worried about that right now because we're going to have to come back here later. And I can't remember if you need the umbrella or anything for that area or the slam ability, so we'll come back for it later. We'll consider buying more of those temple guards. Definitely not over 2,000 of them. Yeah, I wouldn't consider buying that many of them. Someone enjoyed Resident Evil 6. I mean, I don't think it's like the worst game ever by any means, but I just definitely think it's one of the weakest Resident Evil games. Like, it had some fun to it, but overall it was just, like, way too action-oriented for what Resident Evil is supposed to be, but not with the same charm as something like Resident Evil 5. Okay, time to run up the staircase quickly. I actually should have killed the enemies first, so I don't know why I did that. I actually got it. First try. Let's go. Now we have the smash ability. Let's go. Hey, Leon. At that point, you just prefer the custom temple guards. Fair enough. Like half the price, yeah. Leon's campaign was a lot closer to being like normal Resident Evil. Okay, so we have the slam ability now, and it's going to be that. Let's go. Yeah, Jake's campaign was not very fun because it was just straight up like a third-person shooter the whole time, and not a very good third-person shooter. And Chris's wasn't really that much better. Ada's wasn't bad, though, because it was a little more traditional. You didn't have a partner in it. And got through that area very quickly. There are quite a few more things around here, though, so there's like a shortcut here I think we can find as well. And we can't... Oh, wait, now we can do something about that button. Let's hit it. Got Battlefield 6, looks good. Had 10 pounds off, and here's where we reloaded under 30. Oh, nice! Yeah, I mean, it seems like most people are liking Battlefield 6. I'm just... I'm kind of hesitant to get it right now just because it's apparently going to have a Battle Royale mode. So where does this go? This goes back into the mansion, right? Yep. New area of the mansion. There's no warp gate in here, I don't think, so we don't really want to spend too much time in here. There's a stupidly well-hidden snack box back there. Okay, that was weird. We don't have all the inventions to clear this area yet anyway, but we can at least get the first few snacks here. I mean, we probably can clear some of this if we wanted to, but it's not our way forward, so we're not going to waste any time there. Started playing Manhunt, Rockstar most banned game in the world. I mean, that's one that... It'd be cool if they were to remake it or something, but I highly doubt that's something that would ever be doable. I can see that ending very badly for them if they try to remake it. That'd be getting ban-hammered left and right. Alright, got all those. We found most of the items here, so there's not too many more. Yeah, that'd be cool if we ever got that again, but it's just not something that's ever gonna happen. Isn't that also... Lane, isn't that also, like, kind of a hard platinum? Manhunt got visual bugs on PS5, it's playable, game's very brutal. Yeah, isn't that, like, a fairly hard platinum? I might be thinking of something else from Rockstar, but... Okay, so we obviously have things here, but there's no point of going for them right now. That'd be a sacrifice that isn't really worth my time right now while we go over here first. Oh, you know what? Actually, this isn't that helpful either. Because, yeah, we can't do anything here. We don't have the umbrella. Okay, so... Actually, at this point, we need to head for the hedge maze. Because we're all done in this area for now. There's nothing else we can do in the entire sort of pier area that I'm aware of. Because we could sneak back into the actual mansion, but that's not really going to help us right now because we have all the inventions and stuff we need. And then this is all Area 3 up through there, so there's no point of worrying about any of that. Manhunt has cheats that doesn't disable trophies. Oh, okay, that probably makes it fairly easy then. At least a lot easier. Alright, 41+% completion, which is great. So with cheats is a 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10 without. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that at some point then. Not necessarily for, like, holiday or anything, but at some point. Okay, so next up is the hedge maze at this point. Because... we should be getting an exit from Chills and Spills on Haunted Hill. Is I think where we're going to get our exit from. Yep. We haven't been through here yet, so... Yep, can't do anything here without the Super Smash, so let's use it. That is a new area for us to explore. Scared Stiff at Skull Cliff. Manhunt, more like a Halloween game for Rockstar. And save again, because why not? 46%, let's freaking go. Using cheats because you don't want the headache of it. I would use the cheats if it looks like it's going to be challenging for me, or if it's something that I'm really not good at with it. Because I can beat hard games, but it doesn't mean I'm always willing to go the hard way. And lots of snacks. Snack box. And we can't use that one yet. Wonderful. Seen some gameplay and it's pretty brutal. I mean, it looks pretty brutal for sure. The controls are super clunky. Oh, that's not necessarily a good sign then. I don't like when controls don't work right. That is a big pet peeve of mine when it comes to games, is when controls don't work the way they're supposed to. Or just are really weird. There's nothing over there, it's just a sandwich, so not really helpful. Alright, got all those, and that's all the snacks there, so that's good. Get the health. Okay, we're good on health. Nope, don't die there, please. And that should activate the paths down below. 8 on the last chapter. Okay, so you're pretty close to the end then, Electric. At least in the main game. That's why the game is banned in so many countries, like Australia, Germany, Ireland. Okay, that's crazy that it's banned in so many places. It's like, didn't Bully just, like, initially get banned, but they changed the name of it and censored some of the content? Scarface is coming to Steam? Oh, okay. It's interesting. Burp. Crabs! Hey guys, I got the crabs! Just kidding, they're real crabs, not the kind of crabs you don't want to hear about from the doctor. Oh, that was close. Wow, that one sank very quickly. Manhunt 2 had to downgrade in some areas so they could get an M rating on it. Dang. That actually doesn't surprise me, though. Rockstar has always been one to be willing to push boundaries. We're gonna have a field day with some of that stuff in GTA 6. And through the next gate. Scared Stiff at Skull Cliff Part 3. We should be getting into the cavern soon, which has a rather annoying area, from what I remember. I mean, I know it's annoying because I remember doing it not that long ago, and it had a lot of annoying to get to snacks. Okay, we're good there. Get those. And get that one. Alright, so we got several things to do here. I don't know if we can get to that ledge down there yet without the umbrella. We might not be able to. Yeah, I think we need the umbrella for that, so we're not going to bother with that one right now. We're going to keep moving forward for the moment. Same with up there. We can't get up there without the gum or the soap bubbles, so we need one or the other. We'll get gum first. Okay, more Scooby snacks, and now we should be further on. Scared Stiff... Oh, there's a fourth part. Okay, never mind. It looked like something blew upward there. It did, okay. I will take the extra Scooby snacks for sure, but where does this even go? Okay, I have no idea where this even goes. Yeah, I don't know where we're going at this point. Alright, got Got him. Get the health if we can take it. Okay, we're good on health. I probably missed some stuff back there, but again, we're going to have to go back to every area anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. This is one of those games where you get a lot of the achievements, like, toward the end of the game, the way that a lot of LEGO games are. Rockstar North made Manhunt 1 from the Scottish folks in Edinburgh. Crabs! I don't like the crabs. And then we can't do anything about that path because that's going to require the umbrella. Alright, we should at least get through the green ghost boss fight tonight, so... yeah, I think we can definitely get through the green ghost fight tonight. So we'll be over 50% complete, I think, so... that's going to be good. And here's our first of multiple caves in the game. Saw me streaming Modern Warfare 2 the other day? Yeah, I played through Modern Warfare 2, the newest version of it. And I've got the Platinum Trophy now. It didn't take that long. Me and my partner actually got all the Spec Ops stuff done last night, and I already had almost everything else done at that point, so knocked it out from there. So I played with a guy over in Eastern Canada, I believe it was, and we knocked it out in like a couple hours. It wasn't too bad. That's a lot of snacks now. So how come I'm replaying this game? I am playing the GameCube version of it. Sweet. The GameCube version has a different but much easier achievement list. With no actual boss fight achievements. I want Redemption because of how hard I crashed out on the other version of it. I want Redemption because this is actually a very good licensed game. All things considered. And I wanted to have a redemption in that case, as well as just, you know, me having a redemption of it. From hating on everything that I played through earlier on in it. If that makes any sense. Like, the first time I played through it was a lot of hate, so... so yeah, this is the GameCube version. I did the PS2 version previously, and doing this version because, again, I want to like the game again. And because this one is so much easier that I might as well just play through it quickly. It'll only take 2, maybe 3 streams at most, so... without the boss fight achievements, there's nothing difficult about this aside from just dealing with some of the controls. And just, there are a lot of collectibles in this one that are, some of them are very well hidden, to be fair. And it's still spooky month, so might as well. Had a great time in Egypt, visited the pyramids, camel rides, desert safari, Magic Lake. Nice, nice. Food tastes better there than the UK. I'm sure your food still tastes better than ours does. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, guys, OBS might have just disconnected for like 2 seconds there, so apologies for that if anything goes out for a second. OBS disconnected for a couple of seconds. I think it's okay now, though. Yeah, I think it's okay now, though. But that's a good excuse for me to go ahead and use the bathroom, so I'll be back here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to keep going. Like I said, we should be able to get through the Green Ghost tonight for sure, so I'll be right back. Alright, much better. I think I just saw on the TV are I wouldn't really call it local, but closest thing to local basketball team, pro basketball team, actually won a game, which is shocking. That's the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets. They actually won a basketball game, which is really surprising because I don't think that happens very often. Like, that's a team I legitimately think a lot of college teams could probably beat most years. Yeah, that is awesome you got to go to Egypt. That sounds very fun. I think there's scammers just about everywhere, though. Maybe in different numbers in different places, but I think they're just about everywhere in this world at this point. Egypt's not even that hot in October. Weather feels cooler at night and in the morning. Gets hot during the day. That's about what I would expect. Japan was a lot hotter than I expected. A lot more humid than I expected. Like, it was a lot like living here in South Carolina. Which I was not expecting. I thought it would be cooler. But it was shockingly humid. Which I was fine with, again, because, like, I like the heat, but a lot of people don't. Okay, this fish thing needs to go away. Egypt Airlines food wasn't too bad. That's good, then. Delta's food actually wasn't that bad since we were in the Premium Select area. I don't know what it would have been like in economy. Probably not as good. Hotel 45 minutes by taxi from Cairo to Giza. Okay. Went to Egypt back in October. Okay, very nice. So yeah, you were there not long after I got back from Japan, actually. Egyptian shawarma. That sounds very good. I don't know exactly what it contains, but it sounds good. Most foreign foods sound good. Except for the ones that turn out to be octopus. That probably wouldn't be too pleasant. Or eel. I don't think I'd like either of those. So that is a shortcut, I believe. Yep, we don't want to take that path. No point to it. We can't get to that monster token yet, unfortunately, so we're not going to try to. I think I have all the keys, so... Oh... Well... I don't have the plungers. I don't know where I get that item. Okay, then. Yeah, I don't know where I get that item at. That might be back in the mansion somewhere. Okay, the Metroidvania aspect of this is starting to come into full play here. And the good thing is, nowadays we have the internet, so I can look it up. But did I seriously forget to grab plungers somewhere? I hope it wasn't a room that I've already been in. I hope it's a room that I haven't been to yet. It probably is a room I haven't been to yet. It's probably somewhere inside of the damn mansion, if I had to guess. So let me look this one up real quick, because I don't actually remember where these are. It's in Creepy Crawlies in the Hallways Part 3. Okay. So let's see where that exactly is. Okay. Yep. So that's why I didn't get it previously. Okay. Okay. I see. I see what to do. Not a problem. This takes us back to the start of the hedge maze, so... Yep, I know exactly where that is, so... We're gonna actually have to do a warp here in a second. Local shawarma costs $4.50 for chicken. It's camel food dishes in Egypt. Unfortunately, it's expensive for tourists. Shawarma in the States costs $12. And I'm not surprised, that's how everything is here compared to, like, everywhere else in the world. Maybe not everywhere else in the world, but food is expensive here. At least good food is. Sure, I can survive off of ramen and mac and cheese, but it doesn't mean it's something that I want to do.
Oh no, it's a zombie.
Alright, so we gotta go back and find a warp gate somewhere. Actually, where is the nearest warp gate from where we currently are? We're back in On the Edge and the Hedge Part 2? Okay, so we're not that far into this. Yeah, I think I know where to go. Bad food is expensive in New York. It's about to get a hell of a lot worse with who you're about to elect as your damn mayor. It's about to get a hell of a lot worse. Thankfully, you don't live in the actual city, so hopefully it doesn't hit you that badly. $1 per shawarma, damn, that's expensive. Is London more expensive? I legitimately have no idea. Okay, so we need to find a warp gate. That's the main thing, because I don't think we can get this otherwise. I think that's the only way to get there without, like, doing a lot of backtracking or forward tracking at this point, so I'd rather go find a warp gate. It's gonna be easier. Okay, he just commando knifed me out of the wall. That was wonderful. I know that you're not electing that. I know that you're not part of the problem, man. I'm just... It sucks to see. It just sucks to see because it's gonna make me definitely not ever want to be anywhere near New York City. The suburbs part of London, not the city. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, suburban areas usually end up being cheaper. I can't believe I actually missed an invention. That is embarrassing. That is actually rather embarrassing. It's right up that path, so... I think what I can do is... Ooh, okay, that might not work. Okay, I gotta figure out what the best way to get there is gonna be. Okay, I might have to go through from... That's not it either, though, is it? Yeah, that is it. So if I take going down which way, that can get me over to the lighthouse. That might be what I have to do. So if I go that way, it'll get me to the lighthouse. And then I can drop into Coast for some Ghost from one of these areas, I believe. I hope I'm correct on this. Some places it costs $10, but they call it Heroes. Oh, okay, gotcha. So this should put us out in the lower area. Yep, creepy crawlies in the hallways. So that's going to put us out in the actual mansion again. So now we're in creepy crawlies, and it's somewhere in here. So we're at least in the right place now. The Ghost of Captain Moody, the actual, like, spawn of Satan for me in this game. There's Twinkies in Egypt, very cheap, cost 5 Egyptian pounds. Ooh, Twinkies. Really want to order some food, but realized your fridge or freezer is filled with beef. Yeah, I had some beef for dinner tonight. I had, burgers. And I will say, as much as I love my air fryer, I am going to cook my burgers on the grill. Same with steak. I'm going to cook it on the grill because it just tastes better that way. The air fryer is certainly more convenient, but I'm going to take the taste of the grilled burgers or steaks over that any day. And there's no argument, it just simply tastes better when it's done on the grill. I will accept no arguments against that. Okay, that's not good. Okay, invincibility frame there. Got that one, and that one. That's 3 of them. Okay, that's all of them. So this is going to take us down to the other area of creepy crawlies. Now that we have the keys, so we should be able to go through a door here. Maybe this one. Yep, and this is where we meet Shaggy. And this actually takes us toward the secret lab, which is pretty crazy. We just can't go there yet. Air-fried burgers taste weird. I could see that for sure, like... I'm sure it's convenient, but like, if I have a working grill, I'm absolutely going to cook them on the grill, because they're just going to taste way better. Because I haven't tried air frying any sort of beef yet. I've air fried chicken, and it's come out very well that way. But I have not tried it for beef. Or fish, which I don't really plan on trying it for fish, but... just an observation that I haven't done yet, so... You funded your air fryer, Ninja Speedy, not good for a small kitchen, only opens up on top, not the front door tray. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, I think mine's a Ninja, but it opens up on the front. Like, it has its tray on the front. Yours is probably a different model, then. Yeah, I'm loving mine so far. I'm absolutely loving the thing so far. So much more convenient. So what does that key take us to? Okay, so that's not going to be helpful to us because we can't do anything here yet. Okay, that's useless. So instead, let's go this way. Now, where does this go? Creepy Crawlies Part 3. Okay, so this is where the plunger is, so... I can't believe I missed this time, even though I got it the first time. Let me get Ninja Combi if it goes on sale. So is that... I'm assuming that's another type of air fryer, then. Okay, nothing we can do in here right now. We can get some of these snacks, but that's about it. There's also bubblegum here that we can't use, but there's the plungers. Let's go. So now we can actually forward the game again. Because I'm stupid. And we got the warp gate. Let's go. I might as well get the ones on the ground here. Okay, so now that we got that... we can go back to the hedge maze. So we got the invention we need, so we need to move forward now this way. That is quite loud, actually. That one, like an oven that opens on the front with a see-through glass door. That honestly sounds more like a toaster oven. That just honestly sounds like a straight-up toaster oven. Which I have one of those too, but air fryer's better for most things. Toaster oven's good for some things, though. And regular oven's still good for other things, such as baked potato. I still think is going to be better in the actual oven than in the air fryer. Or in the toaster oven. Like I said before, like, if I cook a baked potato in the air fryer, it cooks the outside perfectly, gets a nice and crispy skin, but it does not cook the inside that well to where it's like... which you can eat a potato raw, don't get me wrong, you can still eat a potato raw, I've done that before, but I wouldn't recommend it, it doesn't taste that good. Yeah, it really does not taste that good, so I would not recommend. This is gonna save me money on other food, because like I can get frozen chicken wings that cook pretty well in the air fryer. I love chicken wings. I've grown to like them. I didn't used to like them a few years ago, but nowadays I actually really like them quite a bit, for some reason. I can just cook those in the air fryer alongside some either like tater tots or potatoes or even just a baked potato in the regular oven or something. Okay, this room is a pain in the dick. Yep, this room is a massive pain in the dick. So, yeah. This is going to be fun. This is probably the second most annoying room in the entire game. Behind the trampoline room. But with me saying this out loud, this room's going to take like 2 tries, and the trampoline room's going to take 50. With me saying this out loud and being stupid enough to say it out loud, that's probably what's going to happen. But I do remember that we have to wait. We can't just jump immediately, we have to wait. Ooh, that was close. It's gonna take multiple tries regardless. That was actually good. Ow. Get the Scooby snacks! That was close. That's okay. This is the one that it doesn't matter because we have to jump to a boat. Oh, this is the one that just leads to a sandwich. It baited me again. It actually baited me again. Okay, so we gotta wait for this one. We got time. Let it get very close to being up to the top. And we missed some. Wonderful. Okay, you know what? That wasn't bad. We only missed one area of snacks, so... We only missed one snack. I'll take it. So we gotta go through it again, but we only missed one snack, so it's only gonna take 2 tries this time, thankfully. That's a lot better than my other run. For Comic-Con, Troy Baker, Joel, Last of Us, he's coming to London this weekend. Oh, nice! Very nice. Gonna get his autograph? I don't have any of those, like, famous movie-type autographs, unfortunately. Probably the most famous autographs I have are... Kelsey Ballerini, country singer, and... Fernando Alonso, the Formula 1 driver, alongside... Well, no, Nico Rosberg won at least one championship, so I have his too, so... A couple of Formula 1 drivers, pretty much. We got his autograph like over a week ago. You can get the autograph from him, don't know how much it'll cost. It'll probably cost you a fair bit, lay-in, but it'll probably be very worth it. Yeah, in terms of movies, I can't think of any other autographs that I actually have, because I don't really think I have any. And there are definitely a few I'd like to get, if I could get them for, you know, reasonable price. Alright, we got it. Okay, only 2 tries this time. That was a lot better. Only 2 tries. I will take it. And I died. Wonderful. Oh, God. Do I have to restart it? Oh, come on. That's a little bit rude. It's fine. It's not that big a deal, but it kind of sucks that we have to redo it. Because that was perfect otherwise. Technically, Indiana Jones will also be a movie autograph, but got signed by Troy Baker. We played the video game version. Charges $60 or $80 for an autograph on a personal. That's actually really not that bad, in all honesty. Like, that's the cost of a new video game, but it's only going to go up in value, unlike the game, most likely. Not gonna lie, I had a feeling he's going to overcharge one day, possibly. Got an Indiana Jones game on physical. Yeah, that's actually really not that bad of a price. Because the only reason I have Kelsey Ballerini's autograph is because it's on a poster that we got as part of her, when I went to see her in concert in 2022, and did the VIP experience, and that was one of the things we got for it. We got the picture with her and everything, so... Yeah, Lane, that's probably nothing compared to some of them, though. Jump, Scooby! Alright. Jump to that, and we should be good to go this time. Alright. That wasn't awful. I just made mistakes that should not have been made. A tight spot for a grave plot. Photo ops cost £70. That's probably like $90 US or something. I don't know what our current conversion rate is. Which honestly still isn't really that bad. Compared to some of what you might pay for some things. Okay, I just hugged an outside wall that didn't exist, so that was wonderful. It's a ghost! Toast! Ghost! Got a photo with him for $20? Oh, okay. I'll hopefully be getting one with the Castellos this weekend on Friday for, like, whatever the ticket price was like $30. It's not a very big venue, so... Then ask out the one that's single, and literally just see what the hell happens if I have the liquid courage for it that night. And I will definitely update you guys on that. If I somehow manage to make that happen. That'd be something. $80 for an autograph and an extra $20 for a photo, so $100 total. Oh, right, I remember this area. So here, we are going to need to hit some things off, if that makes any sense. Well, that hurt. Okay, come on, platform. Okay, perfect. Knock that off. That's the first one. I love how those vases don't break, but all the other ones do in this entire, like, game and world. Or in the entirety of the human history of the world, they do. We have an easy monster token here, so let's grab that. So yeah, easy monster token there. Got it out of the way. Okay, so now we're here. Alright, so let's just bump into this a few times. until it knocks off. Got it. Easy enough. And got all the snacks. Let's go. No cleanup required in this particular room. Where are we headed next? One-way trip down to the crypt. The Green Ghost. Ooh, spoopy. Well over... God, we're almost 60% of the way through the game. Like, obviously, it's not entirely true because there's so much cleanup that's just going to take forever to get through. So it's going to take probably 2 streams after this to finish the game to 100%. We'll finish off the actual, like, story stuff next stream, most likely, but... Okay, can't do anything here yet. We'll come back here later. So yeah, next stream we'll probably finish off the actual story, or at least most of it, and then one more stream after that to finish off the game. Or maybe get all of it done. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to see what ends up happening. Scooby! I have no idea what that actually does, and I have no idea why that's a thing. Was supposed to be at New York Comic Con, but canceled upon breaking his Oscar. Now was also London Comic Con. Oh, okay. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get his autograph. And now we have lots of things to explore. Some of them are gonna have enemies and stuff in them, I believe. It's a Romby! I'm so scared of it. This is a path we can take to another area, I believe. A one-way trip down to the crypt. Something instantly. A magic little fish grant ever wish. In reality, they are his odd parents. I don't know why I'm singing this now. I do have another Fairly Odd Parents game to master at some point, and it's going to be an interesting one because it's not necessarily harder, it's just the fact that it has an insane amount of collectibles in it. So it's a massive collectathon. Gum that I can't use. Yeah, that other Fairly Odd Parents game is just a massive collectathon. Like, beyond the level of this even in some ways. Just because they're actually, like, more well hidden as collectibles. Yeah, the one from The Mummy. And several other things, but that's the main thing I remember him from. And there's our warp gate. Let's go. And a snack gate. We'll hit that here in a second. It's a sandwich. Okay, so that's giving us arrow prompts, so that means there's something in here, and it is the secret area. Yep. It's a monster token. Make sure there's not another one beyond this. Nope, we're... Oh, wait, there is more. Hang on. There's a random plant trying to breathe on us there, but thankfully it gives us that hint. We found almost everything in this area, so that's good. It was in the whale. I have no idea what that even is. That was most of our snacks, so we are running very low on Scooby snacks now. %60 in, but we were running rather low on the Scooby snacks. Get rid of these creeps, do something, pal, use your head! I'm not a stoner, so I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume it means using my head on these things. I just know this from the last time I played through this very recently, but still. Okay, so Shaggy's free now. Let's grab all the Scooby snacks. And he's gonna carry me this time. How nice of him to actually carry his dog friend once in a while. Instead of Scooby having to carry the team, Shaggy's carrying the team.
You did it, Scoob. Like, what was that?
And then Shaggy gets, like, carried off by a witch again for some reason. Because that makes sense to someone out there.
Yeah!
And no one thought that these could be holograms at any point. Because that's the whole big reveal in this game, is that they're all holograms.
Ruby snacks.
That tells us about the RNG snacks in this area that I kind of want to go ahead and knock out now. And not have to worry about them later because they're just complete RNG. There's 4 things that we have to hit here that can sometimes drop snacks. First one gave us snacks! Let's go! Let's frickin' go. So number 1 gave us snacks. Number 2 gave us a ghost. That's not good. What about number 3 here? Ghost. How about number 4? Ghost. Okay, only the first one gave us snacks, but that's 1 is better than none in this case. It's the same thing with everything that isn't a brain tumor. 1 is better than none. Okay, cool. So that's 1 of the 4 cleared. Let's run back here and try again. Love the part from the first Mummy movie. I was never big into those movies, in all honesty. I never really watched them that much. I mean, I've seen the original for sure, but I don't really remember the others. It's a Romby! So that's gonna give us a ghost now. Or nothing. So what's the second one gonna give? A ghost, of course. But the third one. I could see this definitely being problematic for speedrunners, though, if you just have really bad luck. Ghost! So yeah, if you were trying to 100% speedrun this game, this would be awful. And even like in any percent, you can use the items that you get from it, so... Damn it, come on, game, you can't be doing that. Like, seriously, nothing? Alright, just die there, get the snacks, we get back to the start. Yeah, none of those gave out snacks that time, that's very annoying. Egyptian undead mummies scared of cats. I've heard the cats being like a thing in Egyptian mythology, but I don't really know any about that, in all honesty. I forgot those units of high school. Okay, third one gave snacks. Perfect. Third one gave snacks. That's good. That's something. So first and third are cleared, so it's just the second and the fourth ones that need them now.
Ruby snacks.
Just the second and the fourth one at this point. That is true, sweet. They worship cats. I couldn't remember exactly what the relationship was with cats. Come on, second and fourth. Second and fourth. Second's good. Let's go. Just the last one now. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Just the last one needs snacks at this point. I love RNG. Why would this game have this level of RNG in it? I have no idea, but it makes absolutely no sense. Alright, just the last one now, so just gonna have to keep doing it until the last one gives us the snacks. Because I am not coming back here to hit buttons again. I am not bothering with that RNG crap again. The odds aren't that bad compared to some games out there, but they definitely could be a little bit nicer. It's a ghost. Of course it is. We got that, though. Gates open. They're like pharaohs in Egypt. Oh, okay. Seem like royalty. Yeah, that makes sense then. I like cats. I just prefer dogs. It's a ghost again. Wonderful. Of course it's a ghost. Off the cliff, head first. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not trying to, like, speed run this or something, or else this would be really, really annoying. Ghost again! Jeez, this is some bad luck. I'd love to know what the actual odds are. It's gotta be something pretty low then. Halo coming to PS5 soon announced. I heard about that. I don't know if it's true or not. I guess we'll find out. But I'm more interested in the Bethesda showcase tomorrow, and we see the Fallout showcase aspect of it, and see if we're getting something that people actually want from Fallout, or if it's just another update for 76. And for the show and stuff, which I can't wait for the second season of the show. I got stuff I gotta research and get worked on for YouTube for that. Come on, game. Really? That's like 4 consecutive times without anything coming out, so you gotta be a little bit nicer. Because we're gonna call the stream once we beat the ghost here, the green ghost. But first we need to get whatever is inside of this container. It's a ghost again! Wonderful. Okay, let's try hitting all the buttons this next time and see if that does anything. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna try. I love RNG so much. Isn't it just the greatest thing in the world when things are completely decided by random? Ghost! Ghost! Toast! It's a fucking ghost, of course it is. Come on, game, you're killing me here. I just need a little bit of good luck, please. Oh, got another snack, let's go. Like, come on, just be nice. It's gotta pop eventually, right? What are the odds? Like, 1 in 5, probably? That was a ghost. Ghost. Come on, man! Oh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass, isn't it? This time it's gonna choose to be a massive pain in the ass. Because I got this pretty quickly in the other version, so this version is just gonna be just awful.
It's a zombie.
It's a ghost! Come on, give me some good RNG, please. RNGesus, we are praying right now. It's another ghost. It's another ghost. And that was a nothing burger. Come on, give me the snacks. It's a fucking ghost again. Seriously? This is some very, very bad luck. So yeah, if you were trying to speedrun this game, you'd be in very big trouble here. Yeah, we get a Halo on the PS5. That's going to be interesting, but I don't know if it's going to be like a brand new Halo or one of the old ones. Okay, first one went off that time. Ghost. Ghost. It's a ghost again. This is some very, very bad luck so far. You know what? Go through the gate instead and come back and see what happens. That might actually be faster, now that I think about it. That's probably faster. Alright, come on, game. Just be nice. One time, give me not the ghost, but the snacks for once, please. It's not that much to ask for. It's been like 12 tries at this point. It's a ghost! What are the odds? I legitimately want to know what the odds are and why I'm just beating them in the worst possible way. Because that's probably what's happening here. Halo Master Chief Collection. I highly doubt they would give us that immediately. That seems like a pretty big thing to give away to us, or to put on our console. It's a ghost again! Okay, so this is some of the worst luck I've ever seen for this. Like, come on, just be nice for once, game. You just gotta be nice one time. Just one time. One time. I was burped up my lunch. Which was chicken and rice, which was quite good. There it is! Thank you! Okay, that was really annoying for no reason. Yeah, that was annoying for no reason other than to be really, really annoying. Thankfully it's done. Gloom and doom down in his room. Something instantly. But his godfish are magic godparents, and in reality they are his odd parents. Fairly odd parents. Something, 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 something. Odd parents, fairly odd parents. I still hate the way that show ended. Oh, that's the way we go through the end. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because that show ended, like, with a normal episode because it got canceled out of nowhere from it, even though it had been declining for years. After they added in Chloe, the perfectionist character that no one liked. Okay, boss fight time, folks. Let's go.
Scooby, help! Keep it up, Scooby. I'm almost there. was beginning to chafe.
You won't get away that easily.
You think that was easy?
This will teach you to cross paths with me. Here, I think this old friend of yours is dying to see you.
Scooby!
Uh-oh.
I can't believe it! It's the green ghost!
It's the green ghost.
That's right. And pretty soon you won't stand a ghost of a chance.
Now we get a rockin' music track. And no stress. I missed. Da 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 do do do. Absolutely rockin' music track. I love it. Daphne, you gotta hit the thing before I can use it. Oops. Oh, Daphne, we almost had it. Oh, come on, Daphne, we almost had it again. Ooh, we might actually die here. This is bad. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure if there's health here. Is there not health here? There might not actually be health here. I thought there was. Too late, Green Ghost. You hit the wrong thing, and I messed this one up pretty badly, so... my fault entirely. No! We barely missed him. Now he's up to that one, but it's too late, because Daphne's going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is by far the easiest of the 4 boss fights, but it still requires at least a little bit of luck. Because right there, the plant thing is not being very nice to me. It decided to attack at the wrong time. And I died. Well, that's embarrassing. That really shouldn't have happened, because this is not that hard of a fight. I just realized, though, I don't think there's a way to heal in this fight, which is really weird compared to the other boss fights, because all the other ones let you heal. Oh. I'm a dumbass. I see sandwiches. Okay, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, there's sandwiches there. Okay, I'm just stupid, clearly. Okay, I have no excuse for this other than being stupid, so... there's a couple of sandwiches, but it's not a lot of chances to heal, but it's still a chance. Come on. Okay, there's one hit. There we go, that's 2 hits. Let's go. One more hit. Absolutely fucking rockin' music track. I missed entirely. Daphne's in the wrong place again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wrong place at the wrong time again. Wrong place in the wrong time again. Daphne, you're not very good at this. Do 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 do. Daphne, you are bad at this. Why don't you follow the Green Ghost's movement? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna chase my tail. And done. Yeah. Easiest boss fight in the game by far. I was just dumb the first time, not realizing there was also a way to heal. My fault entirely.
But what's the green ghost doing here?
There's so many roads around here.
Scooby Doo, the green ghost isn't really a ghost.
Well, what about the Reaper and the Black Knight?
Have you seen them as well?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Jeepers! Those are all villains from our
Kill me,
past.
kill you with the singing.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I should go on American Idol.
Definitely going on.
I'll be on there because they'd make fun of me for how bad I am at it. So I'd make it through the first round so they could laugh at me.
Daphne! Who? That is a ghost!
I saw it, Scooby. Ah!
Right?
Easy, guys. It's just me, Holly.
Oh, it's Holly.
Holly.
I was going to call it, but
Boy, am I
honestly, it's
glad
not
to see you.
insanely
Scooby
late
and
yet,
I
so I can at least
see
make a
some
little bit
pretty
more
strange
progress.
things. Hey, what's that? Oh, I found a box of my Uncle Alexander's inventions. I'm not sure why it's in here, though. He usually keeps them in his super secret lab. A secret lab?
That's
Yeah,
a clue.
That's where he thinks up all his crazy inventions. Maybe there's something in here we can use. Or a clue.
Laura Ruby Snack.
Solar-powered nightlight.
Underwater tennis racket.
Microwave
I mean,
safe.
some people out there might want to play underwater tennis. Just ask the people of Atlantis.
Ray, what's with this umbrella?
That's actually one of my uncle's more useful inventions.
And they disappear.
Daphne? Raleigh? Anybody? Here we go again.
Alright, we have the umbrella now. Alright, we should be about 63% of the way through the game, which is not bad at all. And we're back at the Mystery Machine. So next up, we're going to be going through Smuggler's Cove, and we can actually get there pretty quickly. So we don't get any other major inventions yet, so we might as well head down there and get started on this area while we can. This is not horribly late yet, so I might be able to make at least a little bit of more progress tonight.
Raleigh.
Enter the next area. Okay, so in this area, we have lots of Scooby snacks to collect. Doo-doo, it's the weird farting type noise. Yeah, I have no idea how in the hell I would have ever been able to 100% this as a kid. So clearly I never did as a children. Because there's no possible way I could have. Now, I think I did get all of the monster tokens when I was a kid. Me and my mom and my dad playing together did. But certainly never got every single Scooby snack. That's one thing that never would have happened. At least the monster tokens, even back then, you could follow guides for, even if they weren't the best out there. You could at least find them. Jump back to that. There's a flower there that we have to dig up. Let's let the water change again. Let's dig that flower up here in a second. And I hit the wrong button, because of course I did. Well, the button's pressed, so it's fine. But I want to make sure that flower doesn't have Scooby snacks in it, because some of them do. I obviously don't want to miss something that obvious if it's gonna come back to haunt me later on in the game. It's just a sandwich, okay. Just wanted to make doubly sure, make sure I'm not missing something obvious. Because then I'll come back and cry about it later, and we don't want that. I mean, maybe you guys want to see that, but I personally don't want that to happen. That's a shortcut to later. And now we're off to it. The trampoline room of horror and death and terror. Again, the worst room of the game when I was a children, and still to this day a rather annoying one, with a lot of ways that things can go wrong, though I am slightly less stupid at this point as an adult. I have grown at least like 4 IQ points to where maybe it won't be too bad this time. But yeah, we were literally, when I was a kid, when I was a children, me and my mom were on this room for, I don't even fucking know how long we were on this room. And we certainly never 100%ed it. We were just playing it just to beat it. Now, of course, I was like 6 years old at the time, or 7. Whatever age I was when I got my GameCube. So I was not exactly old, so not anywhere near the level of minimal skill that I have these days. Nope, hit the button, please. Hit the button, please, Scooby. Thank you. Okay, we cleared the first one that time. I'll take it. We got every snack is the big thing. Like, the snacks are the big thing. If we didn't have to get every snack in the game, it wouldn't even be a problem, but getting every single snack is a bit more of an issue. This wouldn't be anywhere near as bad if you didn't have to get every single Scooby snack. I don't know how to get to that one. Got it. Somehow. That noise just sounds like something from, like, SpongeBob. Oi, oi, oi! Scooby! Okay, that part's cleared. Now for the finale, where we have many more hard jumps to make. Here I row! Here I row! Oh, uh-oh. How does that work? Quite well, apparently. That noise is gonna get really, really annoying if we have to deal with this much longer. I get it. You have a foghorn. It means nothing. Okay, do you know how many people I convinced that this was like the hardest level in the game, including other YouTubers? It's several. It's more than one, which is something. I just cleared it first try, again. How the fuck do I clear the room that gave me the most trouble as a children, by far, first try in both versions of the game? Like, it gave me so much trouble as a children, but suddenly I'm able to do it first try on not one, but 2 versions of the game in the modern day. I'm not that much more skilled, I don't think, am I? Either that or just horrifically overestimated the difficulty is a possibility. But even so, like, that room gave us so much hell when I was a kid. I find it hard to believe that I was able to do that in both versions with, like, no problem. I find that insane, because that's normally such a difficult room. Now, this version, of course, of the game is a lot easier just to beat in general, but, like, seriously, I don't believe that one. My parents ain't gonna believe that one. And if they asked me to repeat it, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably fail like 50 times in the process if I was told to repeat it. With that kind of pressure, so... You know what? I will take it. We got through the trampoline room. By some absolute miracle, it's done again. Hopefully never has to be played again after this. Because I really don't want to play it again, because I know that stuff like that will happen, and I probably have to restart this area, don't I? Yep. Actually, that's not that bad. Right! Crabs! I can't do an Australian accent, mate. It sounds bad, mate. Matey. All I know about Australia is they have the Outback restaurants, which are not Australian that much. And I know that Bushido Cypher and Mayor Hairbear are both there, but that's it. Okay, so a couple more snacks right there. If I can get them now, I will, because it would be better to get them now than have to come back later. If they're that simple, I might as well get them now. Got it. It's the Foghorn Countdown. Delete-dee. Delete-dee-dee. Delete-dee. Delete-dee-dee-dee-dee. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright, got all the snacks, which is good. Everything comes out southern when I speak it. Pretty much, yeah. It all just sounds so stupid. You're not wrong at all. You ain't wrong on that at all. Alright, as soon as we get to our next save point, that's going to be it for tonight, because it is getting a little bit late. Okay, yep. We're at like 67-ish% complete, though, so... We didn't get that many achievements tonight, but... Like I said with this game, it's going to be one of those games where you get a lot of achievements, like, at the very end. So progress is great. We're almost to the third boss fight. So how do I close this? Like that? Yep. So yeah, we're pretty close to the third boss fight, so we're making good progress. I might be able to knock this out in one more stream. At most, 2 more, though. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see y'all back here tomorrow for something Fallout related, because it's Fallout Day tomorrow. I'm going to be watching the showcase. So yeah, tomorrow's Fallout Day. We'll see what happens with that. It'll be something Fallout related, though. It won't most likely be on the PC unless I want to start Fallout 1 or something. I don't know yet.